I wonder if Anthony's awake.
What time is it?
What time is it in Germany?
What time is it in Germany?
What? No. What is that?
I love it.
Don't let me.
All right, guys, we're live. We finally made it. So, apologies for the delay. It's 3:10 here at the Master of Shine headquarters. I mean, the Rag Company podcast studio here.
Yeah.
For those just joining us, if you didn't catch up in the live chat going on, we were actually chatting with the fine viewers here before the stream started because we were waiting
We were bored.
on an iPad
We were
update.
bored.
You see, Sling Studio is the program we use to stream our videos.
Oh my god!
And,
oh my
when
god!
we're doing the
Going
stream,
live.
it can cause some issues when you need to do an iOS update. You got to wait for the iPad, which is what Sling is controlled with, to update, and that's what we were waiting on.
Yep.
Now that it's there, we're good to go.
Good
All
stuff. Good stuff.
So let's go to the top of the comments and.
Han
get
says,
started.
still 90 minutes to go. He logged in a long time ago.
Wow,
He's
Hans.
ready to go.
He already has
Early-
popcorn
yeah.
ready to
He
go.
has popcorn. He's eating his dinner. Rectangle says, so whooped. People around my area charging $30 for a car wash. Is that too cheap for mobile detailing? Seems a little cheap for me. How do they even make money? Well, that's on them.
That's like
as long
$1
as-
an hour.
Yeah, as long as you're not charging that Rectangle, let them do it. Perhaps they try to compete with the mobile wash app. That is probably
That
the
is a
biggest thing.
possibility,
A
yes.
lot of them are just foaming, rinsing, doing a quick wash on the car and rinsing it off and then drying it off. It's not a full-on heavy-duty detailing. So just remember they're just spraying a car off and washing it and blow drying it. So
Now I have a question for everybody. Can you hear me? I feel like I'm not hearing myself in my.
That is
headphones.
intentional, Dane.
Oh,
yeah, we turned
okay.
you off.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to
Oh,
hear me.
no.
Got it.
Well,
Got
you
it.
were doing interesting
All right, Dan,
practices before the
You
podcast.
ready for this? Can you hear this?
Oh. Well, let's see. Can I hear my? Oh, there I am.
Dane,
There I am.
you go.
Okay.
You got it?
Well,
All right.
we're
I
up
just have
there.
to turn his volume up. All right,
So
so
little technical.
CJ Burns says, thanks, Levi, for the pad selection help. I was able to get the hood done quickly, and I see I am able to quickly get the car to 80% for my mother. I'm not chasing perfection. That's a good place to be, CJ. You don't need to chase that.
It's the right
defect
attitude.
perfection.
Know your customer.
Just get the paint to pop more and make it look perfect for the average person. I'll be able to get the car done in under 2 hours and the coating it tonight. Nice. Well, that'll look good. I think she'll be very happy.
Oh yeah.
Dan Pfeiffer says, word up from Minneapolis. Perfect
Word up.
weather today for washing. We'll be doing so after the Q&A. Thanks, Dan. We appreciate it, bud. CJ, back to it. I really appreciate what everyone does on this channel. I just noticed I am approaching $500 just with the Rag Company. Hopefully the wife doesn't catch wind. Yeah,
I won't tell. We won't tell.
Your
Secret safe with us.
and YouTube.
Whoa,
YouTube.
there was a jump.
All right. Adam
go.
Thurman rectangle. After shampooing the carpets and seats, is it normal to have some sticky residue? I also used an extractor with O&R. Not a sticky residue. They should dry and be fine. So if you're thinking they might be wet still, I'm kind of confused by that, man. Adam Thurman in the house, the Therminator, wants to know, does Optimum Car Wash have gloss enhancers or wax in it? No and no. It's
No.
actually just a good, clean soap.
The Optica maintenance line has some combinations of products.
It has gloss
but
enhancers in it.
not traditional Optimum car wash.
Nope. Clean and shiny. John's in the house. We're missing you, John.
Yo,
You were
John.
here last week with us. And
I know you sat on
With
this
your
side of
fun
the table.
treats?
It was
Yeah.
fun.
we
Yeah,
just
we
killed-
have no more
just killed all
chocolate.
the treats.
Well, except
So
for
sad.
All the
No,
Cadbury.
these are mine.
These are root beer flavor.
That's a
by the
C's
way.
beer
can. I've
flavored.
never had the root beer ones.
C's candy.
How are they?
They're
So,
good. It tastes
Morgan-
just like those candies.
they
Fun
sound
fact.
good.
Okay.
I purchase these usually when we go on a long flight.
Uh-huh.
This is one of my items I have to
Oh.
get before a long flight.
Oh.
Is I bone up on some C's candy
why-
suckers.
So
Just-
is this your
just
favorite
because-
flavor, or were you just being risky?
This was the flavor that was available. They change them every few months.
They do?
You
They
know-
make chocolate, vanilla,
you know what I think
strawberry,
is weird?
caramel,
What's weird,
all kinds
Nate?
of stuff.
Anthony likes sour stuff.
Yeah.
Chocolate mints, one of my favorite.
He likes it when it's really stale.
What?
Yeah.
Chocolate,
Like-
stale chocolate?
No, like the Sour Patch Kids
Oh,
worms.
like when
Like
they're
the
hard?
harder the
Okay.
better.
Oh.
When we flew down to Monterey,
why
he's like,
though?
"Hey, do you want a gummy worm or whatever he had?"
They were hard.
And I said, "Sure." Pours me a handful. I have one, and I give him the rest back.
Do you think he likes that, or do you think he's just not
No, he
remembers to
seeks-
shut it?
He seeks
Huh.
them out
He does?
when he buys them.
Yeah.
No.
He will feel the bags. and if it's too fresh, he'll walk away.
Some kind of hell.
Psycho.
Yeah.
Psycho,
Yikes,
psycho,
Right?
psycho.
Yeah, that's what
Well,
we're saying.
Unfortunately, our screen has gone blank.
disappeared.
I think Tim was
Lost our-
adjusting some things on the other
All
end,
right.
and I can refer to my phone if we need to here. Oh, okay.
The whole feed crash.
Ugh,
Well, the nice
crush
thing
it.
is, even if it crashes on his end, it continues
Still
streaming.
going. All right,
that
Dane.
comment?
Oh, so they
hey,
can-
There we go.
There we
Hey,
go.
look
Back
at
up.
that.
Is that us?
Yeah.
Bump the views.
All right, Dane. So,
Okay.
oh, we've got it back up. All
There it
right.
is.
So,
There we
Aaron's
are.
so-called life. Been thinking of starting a
So
mobile
called.
detailing business next summer. Do you need a permit for it? Aaron, yes and no. Technically, if you're going to be doing mobile detailing at people's houses and you're not advertising too much, let's just put it, you're more incognito, being sneaky about it.
Yeah.
in
Get
the sense,
yourself like maybe a flower van. Like, no, I'm just selling flowers.
No, but I mean,
Ice
like,
cream truck.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like, if you roll up to your house, in a person's house, you're driving your car, and you've got some products and equipment and stuff, and you're just washing their car in their driveway, and it doesn't look like, you know, you've set up a tent and a production
Sure.
and all that kind of stuff, then no, you could be kind of sneaky. Now, if you roll up in a van that says Aaron's Super Detailing,
Get out your
company on
pressure
the
washer.
side, pull out your pressure washer,
Yeah.
you're making a mess, you're making a lot of noise,
You make sure you're official.
then yes, because it's not that the city or someone from the city is going to be driving up and down the street patrolling it. It's just going to be a neighbor,
It's always that
Maybe
neighbor looking over
that
like what's going on here.
cranky neighbor. So
Yeah. You
know the
thankfully, like, I don't have a license to do what I'm doing out of my garage.
Don't admit that.
Oh my goodness.
I wave at all my neighbors when they go by.
Hello, just organizing
Washing
in here.
washing another car this week.
I
Just bought
just
this.
Yeah.
Just bought this 65 GTO I'm doing this week.
Sorry.
Oh,
I only own
so
it
it
for
looks
a
like
day.
Levi's got his dealer's license.
Don't have my dial.
Nope, don't.
Just borrowing it.
Yep.
The
Borrowing these
rag company
cars.
does not endorse or condone illegitimate activity. Just letting you know.
Yes,
Okay.
so,
back to
Aaron,
the music.
Basically,
Ah!
you should get a permit. It's cheap. It's like $35 usually for a business license. At least have that. So that way, that'll allow you to get a checking account with your business license. So then you can actually deposit your money. So then it's not like if people are like, who do I make this check out to?
Right.
You can say like Aaron's.
You don't have to
detail.
say off.
cash.
Venmo me.
Make it
Yeah.
out to cash.
Make it out to cash or to me.
Does that work?
No, I don't think so.
I didn't think it worked either.
So-
No.
Blank check.
Yeah. So
Check.
Adam Thurman comes
Unsafe.
at it with the right thing. You'll need a business license for wherever you are. Every city and state is different, so just make sure to look up the state and municipal requirements for operating a business. Yep, there you go.
Frankly, better safe than sorry.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So and then Aaron asked the detailers use those black mats when washing cars. What are those called? They're called a capture mat, and that's to absorb all the water and all that stuff. So, and then Tim jumped in and told everybody what's up. Ryan Rigdon, hey guys, any advice on polishing powder-coated surfaces? Just polish it. It's basically like paint. It's probably going to oxidize a little bit, meaning the color is going to transfer off of it, but shouldn't be a problem. G. Davis wants to know why we couldn't play some German techno music while we waited. Hans says, dang apple. Ricky Cologne
Oh, we
says,
were waiting. We were waiting
And this
from,
is when we all jumped into the
Yeah.
up into the chat.
Because we were bored.
So maybe we'll all say our own ones here.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Let's
I'll
be
say,
ourselves. Let's be ourselves.
Hey, hey.
We're all just hanging out in the studio, waiting for the iPad to update.
Damali says, oh, live Q. Dan Pfeiffer, la-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da. Waiting.
Compelling
Sup,
stuff.
guys?
Rectangle, I don't know about the iPad update, but my phone, it took a while.
It's that 12 to 13 iOS update,
Ugh.
so that was a big one.
I did sunglasses emoji twice.
Super
that's a
sick.
cool. That's a cool emoji.
That's a cool guy
That's a
face.
cool dad.
Damali says, sup, Morgan. G. Davis says, gives Luke Berge time to finish foaming.
Absolutely.
He's always foaming, that guy.
What's
And
up,
then-
gangsters?
And then he says, "What's up again?"
Yeah, I say, what's up, gangsters?
And
Clean
then
and shiny car
hey,
care.
Morgan.
John, hey, Morgan. Winky face.
Oh, no.
Rectangle, I bet Dane is stressing out
right now.
I go, ha, ha, ha. Oh, G. Davis.
Oh, gee.
Hey, John, clean and shiny car care.
Dane is sweating.
oh,
What's your guys'
Dee.
favorite sweat towel? I'm going to grab one for him.
Way to spin it, Morgan.
I don't
Cool as a cucumber this time around because it's literally 100% outside my control. Shrugging emoji.
This is like a scripted.
This is like a live
radio
read.
Clean and
commercial.
shiny car care. Masters of Shine, thumbs up.
This is all what
Damali.
happened before we started the
Goodness
stream.
Dane's probably wondering how the Jag is operating, yet the iPad ain't. Am I right, Nate?
Liability
Tom
jumps in the
says,
jet.
"Oh boy, why is he sweating?" John at Clean and Shiny. Hey, Levi. G. Davis. MOS. I used your 20-minute. That's what people call me.
Yeah.
Moss?
I used your 20-minute polish technique today.
Mr. O'Shine?
Saved me a ton of time for the same amount of money. Greg,
CG,
that is honestly
that's the way.
the best thing that you could do. Rectangle. So, how's everyone's day? Any jagging off today? Well,
A little bit.
Well, I had to get to work somehow.
Clean and Shiny. John says, "Hey, Dane."
Hey. I like pause. I'm like, oh, he's talking to me.
Mario Sanchez says he recently purchased a brand new Rupes Mark III and had it autographed by Barry Maguire, Jason Rose, and Rennie Doyle.
Oh, wow.
And wanted your opinion if I
Nice.
should PPF or have a clear coat. Damali says Mario Beadmaker it and put it in a display case.
I mean, what do you think Mario should do?
Say it a little fast. You could try and PPF it. I wouldn't clear it because
PPF
the
it?
clear probably dissolve the ink.
I mean, yeah, that would go away over time, too. Whereas the PPF, you'll know when it's time to replace
Nice,
it.
Greg.
Nice.
Didrik Davis.
Nice.
Didrik from Fun Fact Norway. Fun fact: my
Danielson.
iPhone needed update. It just crashed and has been a black screen for an hour. I hope it doesn't to your iPad.
Yeah, it
Ha,
did.
ha, ha. And then I say ha ha ha,
And then I say, now Didrik has jinxed us.
crying face.
And then Morgan.
Then me.
Morgan
Morgan
exclaimed.
McMurray said, Levi, love the profile photo. Very official and smug.
All right, and now we're back
okay,
into the live.
we're caught up.
Nate,
Phew! Sorry you
bring
had
us
to go
home.
through that, guys.
Diamali 1 is everyone diverting all Wi-Fi to the iPad.
We're trying.
We did.
we
done it.
did our best.
Rectangle. Yeah, didn't
Didrik.
Oh, I can't. Didrik, mine took up to an hour to update with fast Wi-Fi.
It was a lot to take in.
I
so.
didn't know. I wasn't behind the scenes, so I'm not.
I watched
quite
the
sure.
progress
I was
and
heard. I was heard that it took some time.
Tim said he started it like an hour ago, and it just was finishing up. So it took a while.
Brian G. Hey. Actually hit this before it started. Currently deep cleaning the inside of my truck for my wedding.
Hey,
Yay!
Hey!
Must be in the air.
Yeehaw.
Tidy car. Hey yo, what's up, dudes? Han says, "Whoa,
wee woo,
wee
wow,
wee woo."
I think that's what he says.
That was uncomfortable
Morgan.
for everyone involved.
You're telling me.
G. Davis said that photo was from when Levi was in the rap band Third Base.
Oh man,
That's funny.
Yeah, I look tough.
Slapping a bass mine.
tough.
in the bass.
TUFF tough.
Ricky Cologne, the iPad update wait is a great excuse for me to have a beer in the meantime. Hey,
Attaboy.
Love
Oh,
that.
there you go.
Cracking open a cold one.
Natyra Williams. Hey there, my favorite fam. Hey, Natyra,
Hey,
how are
right
you?
back at you.
G. Davis, I like this pre-show interaction. You should do that every week. Greg, fun fact, I was teaching Rebecca all about our trip to Sleepy Hollow today.
Ooh.
She was asking about our East Coast trip and where we went,
Yeah.
what we did, and I brought up the Partition Bar in Socrates, New York, and then our trip with Greg Davis himself to Sleepy Hollow to visit the Headless Horseman.
There's a lot of video of
Monument.
that I have that
so-
Tim is currently working on.
Tim is doing a great job working editing
Yes.
that video, and it is going to be awesome.
I made the
So-
first half, but he's got to finish it.
But I was reminiscing.
Wow.
Well,
Chase
I was like, and somebody talk.
Guan. Hello. Hope everyone is having a great day and enjoying the summer. It turns out it's going to snow in some parts of Idaho next week, so the summer is kind of gone, but
Yeah.
it was good, and it still is good.
We enjoyed it
cold.
while it lasted.
Yeah. Hans,
Hans.
are those jagging off goggles, Dane?
Nope, those are just
Sport.
Knockoff
those are
Ray-Bans.
sport tracking off
Those are the
goggles.
sport tracking
Yeah,
off.
different color.
Track
cheaper.
off.
Tracking off.
Yeah. Levi White, why does Japan have such healthy people? Because the last time they had a fat man, 80,000 people.
wow. That is dark and horrible.
No, that's a joke I saw on Reddit.
that is a
So,
dark joke.
good
wow.
callback, Levi.
Yikes. Jeez. Damali? I'm gonna call him Damali. All right,
Denali.
so
Hot
my
tamale.
wife
Hot tamale.
got
Hot
a
tamale
used
one.
car recently that has an insane amount of water spotting on the roof glass. Can this be polished out? How to proceed? Question mark. Thanks.
Do we have a video?
We
I
do.
think we got a video.
We have a video on how to clean water spots off a glass.
Look
Check it
for the one
And if you're
Anthony
here,
works on the
You're already halfway
4Runner.
there. You're already halfway to the video.
Yeah. It's in the last couple months
Yeah.
there.
Tim's
Yeah.
going to put a link in
Yeah.
there. So
Tim will drop a
stay-
link
stay
in the
tuned.
box.
Looks like
Elevated shine
Shine
coming in, swinging swear words.
Maybe tried
left
to
and right.
maybe tried to finish that
Ooh.
joke, but
Oof.
didn't. It was not
Just,
work safe.
Gave
Too
me
much.
chills.
No.
Too much.
Chase Guan, what happens when a ceramic trim coating life expectancy is over/fails after 1 to 3 years, depending upon the coating/brand? Does it crack?
Crack?
So probably looking for like signs of failure so they know when to replace. Levi, would be
I'm
the
gonna
most
say
likely to
it's
know
not
this.
gonna crack. It'll probably just dull.
Fade?
That seems
We'll start the fading process will start pretty rapidly, especially if it was a rejuvenated piece of plastic.
it'll start
and
to
then-
look like it did before
yeah,
it was rejuvenated. I mean,
Um,
that's the expectation.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, if you're not sure, you can always just
addict.
try, trim restoring on there and see if it makes a difference.
yep.
What's up, bait crew?
Bait
Bait
addict.
Sup, wait, crew.
Brian G.
up?
Also, I have a cheap rotary and a Grios DA, and I recently figured out that the rotary finishes paint out better than my DA on my GMC with Lake Country pads and Optimum twins. That usual or just Brian? Fun fact: bad form with the DA. Ivan LaCroix loves finishing
Oh, yeah.
with a rotary.
He does.
He cuts with a DA. He finishes with a rotary.
Yep.
So, and the key to rotary is just like if you're cooking some brisket, low and slow,
Finish it in the microwave.
and finish it in the microwave.
My favorite.
Get that nice little crisp.
The microwave is
Yeah.
like using an all-in-one and a super cheap polisher and just, yeah,
That's what I've got. It's called the Harbor Freight, but it works.
tasty. All right, down the list. Natira?
Yep.
OMG. Yesterday, a car dealership promised a customer a full detail on paper. The customer really got a car cleaning and was super upset because she was at the, lost a word there. They played the
She
word
thought that
game
they played-
detail/clean.
Yeah.
So basically, somebody expected something. It was told to them that they would get that, and they did not get that. They got a cheaper,
Just a quick wash
faster
and vac.
knockoff version of that.
Little wash and vac.
Wow.
Told it
Yeah.
was a spa day.
I mean,
Detail.
yeah.
That's
if
a
you're
dealer
told
for you.
you're gonna get a
Yeah.
full, all-encompassing spa day, and you show up there, and all they give you is a shower and send you out.
Well,
That's
Natira, this is
basically
a good chance for you to swoop into that dealership, offer your services, and say, hey, if you can schedule these with me for your customer, this is what I will charge you guys, and this is what you could potentially charge your customers.
Right.
And those finance and service writers will try their hardest because if the dealership's making an extra $100 off of you, or even 150, it means they're going to give those service writers probably $50
Right.
to
Yeah.
sell those details out of that money. And so that's a salesman
$50
basically for you
For nothing.
for literally nothing but selling
Yeah.
and scheduling. All they have to do is call you and put it on the schedule. And if you can get that going to where you can actually make some decent money, and sometimes those cars are, especially at some of the higher end dealerships, the cars aren't that bad.
Right.
They're pretty clean. I did the BMW dealership here locally, and that was probably one of my favorite dealership style spa day accounts.
I mean, know your audience.
You get some service
Yeah.
cars that
You
would
don't
come in.
necessarily want to just set up shop at, or tell the Kia dealership. They might not treat their cars as well.
Well, and also look at the area that you're
Yeah.
buying in. If you're buying, or if you're going to a dealership in a farming community, there's a good chance there's going to be a lot of dirt and grime
Maybe
in
a
those
Combs
cars.
car
Different
corral.
expectations there. They're gonna want you to power wash out the back
Not
of the truck
sponsored.
bed or something.
There
There
Yeah.
was,
It's a
did you
little
guys
different.
see that car dealership in Meridian that had a sign out that said "Buy a truck, get a gun"?
Welcome to Idaho.
That is the Idaho move.
It's the
Yeah.
So you could learn
Auto
how
Ranch.
to clean. It is Meridian Auto Ranch.
They've been running.
Mountain Home Auto Ranch.
They've been
Meridian
running
Auto Ranch,
that promotion
Ontario Auto Ranch.
for
Mount-
like
Mount- yeah.
decades.
Not sponsored.
Mountain Home Auto Ranch does that a lot.
Today's episode.
Yeah, they've been doing that for a long time.
Rectangle wants to know any update on All Day Anthony. Is he still alive?
He is still alive.
He
as
is.
of
As of
8 a.m. this
a
morning,
text we received this morning.
they were
yes.
drinking beer.
Yeah.
In his
So-
leader hose.
Granted, it's not 8 a.m. where they are.
It was like 2.
It was 9
It was like
a.m.
2:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 9 a.m.
He
in Germany.
posted on his story.
Well, it is
Yeah,
Oktoberfest.
they were him and his lovely missus were dressed in their traditional clothing.
yeah.
Made it to a beer house.
That's
and it's
that's
all
all you need
over
to know.
Got it started eating some sauerkraut and schnitzel and drinking some beers. That was it. Some
That's the way
brats.
it's done.
They're ready to go.
Anthony. That place,
So-
by the way, that place that they were at looked nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Like,
did.
really nice.
It looked big.
Yeah.
Wherever they were at, huge. It was like the size of a large, concert hall gymnasium kind of place, but it was all just tables as far as the eye can see with
Beautiful.
beer and.
Oh, I didn't see
right.
that picture.
Dan Pfeiffer. Dane has how many cars today? Like 5 now?
I still
How
have 5.
many does one dude need? I mean,
Hey, you're telling me I'm trying to have 3,
well,
but
Dane, as a man,
right
who-
now I have
as a
5.
man who only owns 3 vehicles, I think 5's excessive.
Yeah.
Legally, you might have to get your dealer's license.
oh my god.
I mean, Nate and I own the same number of vehicles,
Yeah, that's true.
3 cars.
oh boy.
So
Wheeling and dealing over here.
Morgan only has 2.
I mean, what one
Anthony,
and a half really?
Anthony
right?
only
I mean,
has 3,
Mm-hmm.
and a couple motorcycles.
I was gonna say the motorcycles.
They're not really cars.
I
He's-
have cars instead of motorcycles. He
just
has
saying.
motorcycles.
I'm just saying.
It's kind of like
Your mom
Have-
and dad technically only have 3 cars.
I mean,
it's kind of like having 2 dogs. You only
Yeah.
got 2 hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You basically want 5
What's that
dogs.
mean?
I got 1 dog.
Well, if you have a
And
lot,
one cat.
if you got like
I mean, it's really
5
fat,
dogs,
Fat
not all
cat.
of
Did
them
you
are
just
gonna.
call your cat
It's
fat?
got a fat cat.
Yes.
Are
I
you one of
have
those
a
people who just leaves
large
like a
cat.
giant thing of food out?
No,
Yeah, in his
actually,
bill
he's just
room.
really, really a beggar.
So
Like,
my
he
cat-
will
Oh.
So my cat, if you guys want to
absolutely
know,
yowl
my
for
cat's
food.
name is Sherlock.
Great
And my corgi, my dog, his name is Watson. So I have Sherlock and Watson.
What a team.
Sherlock, the cat, will meow every morning, literally wake us up to eat. And every night
Yep.
when we're putting the kids to bed, he tries to trip us so that we can feed him as well.
yeah, that's the
Because
move.
he likes to eat and then go climb in bed with the kids. That's his
Aw.
favorite. So he wants to eat so he can climb in bed, right? He's ready to go to sleep.
That's nice. My cat's mean.
But I've been feeding him like very little food in the evenings and mornings because he's been getting very fat. Well, we found out he's been going around eating other cats' foods and getting into fights.
Mm.
And there's a neighbor across the street
Yikes.
that literally leaves a massive bowl of cat food
Oh,
out
I keep
for the
feeding
neighbor.
her and
for the
keep
neighbor
feeding him.
cats.
He keeps coming back. That's weird.
Oh boy.
That's their thing. Like they literally, I've seen them at the grocery store. They're buying bags of cat food just to feed the neighborhood cats. So
You think you're the only one with a bill room?
Yeah. So I was joking about how like it's not really making it. I could put like 5 pieces in.
Yeah.
He will eat it and he'll be fine, and then he'll go like lay down with the kids. But
Well, I guess I'll be going outside.
I'm gonna go outside and get my food. Head
was
over
great.
To,
Thanks,
head over
guys.
to Jerry's, grab some food there.
I'll be back later.
So G. Davis says he's sad to say his deal to buy the Miata has fallen apart. Dane nixed the deal when I insisted he include his vintage collection of 1920s Austrian erotica.
Why, Dane?
That's
Well-
so specific.
It was in the room. It was in the room with all the bills.
Oh, the
Oh,
bill room.
right. Yeah, I guess I just lost it in there or
Dane,
something.
then he
Well,
found it,
it's
and he was
easy
like,
when you got a bill
I
room."
forgot about this.
when
I
you
really
got
like
5
it."
cars, you just lose track of things.
Well, Dane,
5
you might
cars?
as well just start filling the cars
I don't know if
with
you
the
guys know
bills.
this. Dane has 5 cars in a bill room.
He's 90.
I'm
He's
an old
90.
man in a slightly younger man's body.
Slightly. Okay.
Chase
Yep.
Guan, Levi, I remember you once said detail sprays generally have a small percentage of carnauba. What about if the company claims that there's no wax or sealant in there? Should we believe? Yes, Chase, technically you should. If they're saying they don't have that in there, they don't. But what I meant was traditionally, most spray waxes on the market have carnauba in them as just to help.
It's
with
like
the
a
process.
rule of
unless
thumb.
it's a polymer based product. So it's either natural, which is when they recommend like it's natural based. Well, it's probably carnauba because carnauba is a natural compound. But if it's a polymer based, then it is a chemical, and they have developed it in the lab. So they can say that there's no wax or
Yeah.
no sealant in there. That's easy. They're basically creating something that is liquid. I actually had to do a email to a customer about all this today. So
Yeah.
fun place to go if you're wondering. To check out some of this stuff is check out the Old Gray Whistle Test, TOGWT. Blogspot.
Write that down.
It's a little bit of a rough
Seriously,
acronym, but
it's a
it
very
is
rough
wealth
acronym, but
of
it is.
information.
It is.
It's
Let
a
me just
what?
put it to this way, guys. It is.
Wealth.
It is probably PhD level chemistry and science, and they're all articles posted
Yep.
by a friend of ours, John Miller, who is a chemist, a PhD chemist out of the UK, and he wrote it's the facts in there. I mean, it goes inside, outside, everything. It's a blog.
If ever you felt like the rabbit hole wasn't already deep enough, that's where you go to
Yep.
just get your fix.
Yeah, it's pretty intense. So I had a customer ask about drying aids that they never even heard of drying aids, and so I sent them a video of Ivan's drying aid video that we made, and then a video, a link to that page describing why you have a drying aid and what the reasons are. So check out the old gray whistle test. So TOGWT.blogspot. Just Google it, you'll find it. So Mike Filler, Hi Ride Company. What is the best polisher for the money?
Harbor
It depends
Freight DA.
on
Harbor Freight DA or the
Yeah,
Florida
I mean-
Cable 7424, really.
if you're just looking to start, that's
If you're
a
going
great
with a
place to
Harbor
start.
Freight, get a smaller, like 5-inch backing plate.
It'll feel like you have a decent amount of power. If you go bigger than that, it's not gonna feel right. Okay, moving down, Natira. Yes, get the credentials. It's worth it. No sneaking. That's
Very good.
right. Be a responsible adult. Don't listen to Levi. Gosh.
I'm not saying that.
I know.
I'm not providing that info. I'm just saying if you're going to do this and you have it and you're going to be small, you can do this if it's not like a full-time
Yeah,
job.
if you're doing like one car a month.
But
or
if you're
something,
planning
it's-
on advertising and you're planning on actually growing this, it behooves you to go
But
get that.
it's a $30 one time.
It
yeah,
is.
it's
a $30
not
one time.
It's not a huge
So
ask.
there's usually
so,
not any reason, and it's not. It's $35 here in Boise. It's not.
Yeah.
It might be $50 where you are.
Still,
but-
one time,
But
you
it's
make
a one
that up
time.
in
That's
one.
it. And fun fact: if you have that, that is one of your things to get into SEMA.
Yeah,
So
Yep.
if you want to attend SEMA, you have to have a business license. You have to show proof that you
Yeah.
have a business.
it shows
So,
you're legit.
Yep. So
So
Nicholas Vecchio, your opinion: best true paint sealer after a 1-2-step polish is performed, and when a
meter.
coating is not wanted. Nick texted me earlier today. Nick, I'm sorry I haven't been able to write you back. But one thing I did want to do is congratulate you on the fact that you and your wife are pregnant. That's pretty dope.
Oh, cool.
awesome.
Very cool.
Congrats. So, true paint sealer after a 1-2-step polish is performed when a coating is not wanted. So, that's kind of hard, but there's a lot of different paint sealants that work. I've always used OptiCoat, or I'm not OptiCoat, but
Gloss coat?
OptiSeal.
Oh,
Blah.
All
I
of us
used-
just.
I
we're
used
like,
Words.
OptiSeal because it's a good 9-month sealant.
yeah.
yeah,
And that little bottle will last quite a bit.
Well,
It
the big bottle
goes.
I would use the big bottle on a customer's car, and then I would try and sell them the smaller $10 bottle.
Oh,
And I would tell them, hey, when you get out of even if they were like washing in their driveway, hey, just spray this
yeah.
when you're drying, and they're like, oh, and
It
that would actually get
doesn't
it
take
to
a
last
lot.
almost a year.
Yeah.
Everything else I found, it all just depends on the customer. Even if they're putting a nice high-end sealant, if they're still going to run it through the car wash, they're not going to get that longevity out of it. And so in those instances, I would try and sell them on a piece of product to spray the car down. I'd go, hey, if you're going to run it through the car wash, that's great. But here's a towel, here's some bead maker, or here's some instant detailer gloss and answer, or here even Optimum Car Wax. Great product. Just spray it on every time you run it through the car. After you run it through the car wash, when you're
Super easy.
I always told people you'll get a better car wash if when you pull out, you park, grab a towel, and just dry off the excess water. That will help a lot because you'll walk the car, you'll be able to make sure no damage has occurred, you'll be able to make sure that the car is properly washed. And if you have Optimum Car Wax with you, you can just give your car a quick spritz of that
Yeah.
stuff, and you're protecting it.
yeah.
So whatever protection was on it that the car wash removed, you've just reapplied.
Yeah.
And it's fine. So especially if you're one of those people that likes shiny, you don't care about scratches.
Then you're
So
okay with
It's
it.
kind of a nice little feature. It's something a lot easier for folks. And car wax is cheap.
Yeah.
So it's
And
good
you
to
can you can even go to like a touchless, and then you don't even have to necessarily worry about that side of things. Then you just go in and you touch up with protection at the end.
have. Venom 9600.
Yeah.
Hey guys, just ordered another gallon of peanut butter and BBs. PNS Breakbuster.
Oh, okay.
Just wanted to
okay.
tell you guys how
Oh my
right you were
God.
last week about when talking about the car scent oils being damaging to plastic. A drop got on mine and it damaged it. Oh no. Tickle My Cow, the rag company. What are you guys specifically looking for in your new Grambassadors? Well, Tickle My Cow, you can check that out on Instagram. And if you want, you can go back a few months and check out some of our other current Grambassadors and what they've been doing over the past 90 days while they are a Grambassador.
Now,
So-
I will elaborate on that a little bit, since you're probably looking for like an answer of like the kind of things we're looking for. Morgan, feel free to tell me if there's anything you want to add. But I would say it's a big part is interaction. Are you interacting? Are you getting people commenting on your posts? Are they compelling? Are they interesting? You don't have to be the world's best photographer, but if you're really interactive and you show that you're the kind of person who has it's like a personality fit. Sometimes you just know, and others you're kind of like, well, let's wait and see how this plays out. But I mean, Morgan, feel free to
Yeah.
weigh in.
So we don't just want to pick people who have a really large audience and it will just be like, oh, like you can just post a picture and call it good. We more want people who are like really passionate about detailing and letting others know like things that they like, sharing new things that they've tried that they really like, or maybe even things that they tried and they don't like. We just want to see people who are posting a lot and connecting with people, connecting with new people, and just building a good environment for learning and furthering like the education of the detailing community in general.
Basically, if you don't use the stories feature and you don't post more than like once a month, you're probably not getting it.
Yeah.
That's a general rule of thumb, but just it's really subjective. So there's not a hard and fast rule as to exactly what constitutes what gets picked, because there's a lot of people who can kind of fall into similar categories. But from there, it's kind of like figuring out the personality fit. So it is subjective. So just put your best foot forward.
Yeah.
All
Bait
right.
Addict says, tried the red and white and blue microfiber mint and compared it to the Incredimint. Where can I share feedback that's a little less public? Crying emoji.
Oh, he's crying.
Crying laughing.
Oh,
So,
laughing.
Bait Addict, you can always email Dane@theragcompany.com.
You'll get a response
you'll
in
get a
3 to 9
response.
business months.
No, you can send it to
Business
to me, Levi@theragcompany.com. You can send it to Anthony@theragcompany.com. We will read it and we will respond.
You can also send us DMs on Instagram. You can send us messages on Facebook. Whatever's easiest for you,
DMs.
throw it out there.
Delphine, hi everyone. How about applying Beadmaker to the tires?
No.
Nope.
That's
we're gonna
not
say no.
Gonna.
You
Wheels?
can.
Wheels?
We're not
Yeah.
going to say it does anything, but you're more welcome to.
You can put any product on anything. It's just a matter of whether it's actually going to do anything
Yeah,
or
it's
not.
not really going to do anything.
No.
Venom 9600 also says, also Billy Zane.
Billy Zane.
Tiffany
Billy Mays.
Metzger, what's the best product to
Billy
remove?
Mays here. God.
Tiffany Metzger, what's the best product to remove a cigarette smell from a car? Tiffany, so first things first, you need to clean all the fabrics. So clean and extract all the fabrics, including the headliner. A lot of people forget about
Definitely the
that.
headliner.
Headliners is where most of the smoke gets stuck in. So
Tornador.
cleaning the headliner is first. We usually recommend O&R and a dipped towel to clean as much of that off. And if you've got a compressed air or Tornador and you can kind of blow that out or vacuum it, that helps a lot. Then as to a product, there's not really a product to remove the cigarette
More
smell.
like a machine.
More of like a machine. An ozone generator is what gets the rest of it. But you really do need to do a full interior detail on the car and replace the cabin air filter.
Yes.
You can do all those things, replace the cabin air filter, clean detail the interior, and then have the whole thing ozoned. You should be able to find a detail shop locally that can do that for you. And that is really the only true way to guarantee that the smoke smell is gone. That's the best way I could do it. When I bought my truck, my little red truck that I sold yesterday, the kid that owned it was a smoker, and it stunk. I had the windows down while I was driving home, and I cleaned that whole interior, shampooed everything, scrubbed everything, left the windows down for a couple days, and just let it air out. Filled it full of air fresheners, used every type of cleaner I possibly could imagine, and it still had that little tinge of smoke smell trapped in the foam. you really do need to use an ozone generator for that. And those machines, you can, if you're a detailer, you can pick them up for about $500. And realistically, you can sell an ozone treatment to a customer for $40 to $60 as an add-on. So it's a really great product to add to your shop because it's one of the only ways you can guarantee that you can kill that scent. Because if you think about it, you run it for a few hours in a vehicle with the air conditioning or the heater on recycle. And then if the smell disappears, awesome. The customer leaves, they're happy. If the smell returns within a week, you just have them bring it back and you throw it in the machine. You put the machine in the car again and run it for another 3 hours. The labor cost on it is almost nothing, but the profit on it really is great because, like we said in our cost analysis detox, $500. If you're charging $50 a session, you only need 10 cars to pay for it.
But you can always just, and the nice thing about that is you put it in and just let it do its thing.
Yeah.
And then clean the rest of the outside.
Yeah, that's it. You're done. Like it's a very easy apparatus to work and use. The key is to not go overboard and let it run for 24 hours in a car.
Yeah.
Usually 3 hours is about the max I would run it. Sometimes on a really bad car, I would go about 8-9 hours. But the key is to try and sell them on an interior detail because then everything is, everything's clean. So that's the best I can do. All right, who wants to handle Chase?
Oh, man. All right.
I can read them if you guys will answer.
Oh, it just seems
Okay.
like
Multi-part.
doozy.
So here we go. This is me testing my reading level.
Okay.
Go for it.
So Chase says, I tried removing a previous trim coating I applied 2 years ago. Chemical Guys C9 Flex. Chemical Guys said via email to use rubbing alcohol, did not work, and a pressure washer. The pressure washer did not remove all of previous coating. I tried reapplying the CG C9 Flex coating on top of it, and it did not blemish over the old non-removed part of the coating or make the porous non-piano trim all black. There is a difference in black in certain areas. I know for non-piano trim, I cannot polish it. I was thinking try adding on another layer of C9 Flex and maybe add a layer of Gion trim coating on top of that to see if it blemishes it in. Anything you recommend?
Oof. Wow, that's a lot. So you wrote on there that there is a difference on black. You could not, for non-piano trim, I cannot polish it. I was thinking trying to add a layer of C9 Flex. One thing you can try and do, Chase, straight power clean.
Yeah.
Straight power clean should be able to break that C9 Flex coating.
That's strong stuff.
Would you mask off anything else?
No, but I'd probably wet the car down.
Yeah.
And I would spray all the trim with power clean and kind of scrub it if I could and agitate a little bit. And then I'd just keep my pressure washer handy and wash all that off again. That should remove most of it. Shouldn't have a problem. But power clean straight. And the thing to remember is you are going to strip everything.
Yeah. So just make sure you're protecting
Just
everything.
remember
when
you're going to need to wax the car when you're done.
Can you put coating, like if you wanted to put another trim coating back on, over the top of, say, solution finish?
You do have to clean the surface with alcohol. That's a minor prep. You do have to clean the plastics as best as possible.
Gotcha.
So,
when doing that, if you clean with alcohol or whatever, will that strip some of the solution finish away since it's a dye?
Yes.
Okay.
And you could do the same thing, Nate. You could spray it with power clean, straight, and then scrub it, wash it.
Okay.
And that should remove it.
Is the trim coat? I'm not familiar with trim coating. Is
similar to solution finish, but in a coating.
Okay.
It's an actual coating, like a ceramic coating. So I would try that, and then realistically, Chase, you could put another layer of Gion trim coating on top of that, or just use solution finish on some of the non-porous related stuff, because or the porous stuff, because it lasts almost 2 years. It's a really good product, and you don't need to have the rest of it coated for that. So.
Yeah. All right, I got Christopher here. Christopher Beard, not that I need more. I'm pretty stocked up. But do you guys not sell the 16x16 Minx towel in blue anymore? I only see yellow in 16x16 and blue in 16x24. Well, the reality with that is we're kind of phasing the edgeless Minx out. So when those go, they go. However, There will still be a Minx in place, the Minx Royale. That will remain. It's just the edgeless ones that are going.
Yep.
So in case you're wondering,
So once those are
that's the
gone,
deal.
they're gone.
Yeah. So
Same
if you
thing
see
with
them and you
Amazon.
like them, get them now.
Yeah.
Because no telling how much longer they'll be out there.
We have stock, but yeah, like Dane says,
Yeah.
get on them. Jason Gibson says, "What's up,
What's up?
What's up?
Venom?" So I was filling up a bottle of my custom interior cleaner with 1 ounce of Power Clean and 256 O&R, but then a drop of Power Clean got in my freezer and made a clean spot, and now my OCD is flaring.
What?
I will go clean your freezer with some
guess.
Power Clean.
It sounds like you got to clean where you cleaned.
Dude Man Brosauce, stale gummies are the best gummies. I agree with Anthony.
This
I
guy.
don't. That's wrong. Like a good
You're like,
fresh,
that's just objectively
a
wrong.
good fresh package of Swedish fish.
For me, it's
You
Sour
can't
Patch
beat
Kids.
it. Or
Like
Sour
a fresh
Patch
pack of
Kids,
Sour
yeah.
Patch Kids.
Or
I
like the
love.
Sour Patch Kids, the watermelons.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah, those
Although
are good.
you're right, Swedish fish, love Swedish.
Yeah.
Fish. Stale Swedish fish,
wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
No.
false.
Crusty.
False.
don't want it. Don't need it. Not gonna have it.
Hate to see it.
Chase Wan, based on a previous podcast, remember you said try not to let the bead maker dry on a towel. Well, yeah, because it's going to seal the towel.
It's a sealant.
Try and wash your towels after you use them. It's not going to hurt it, but if you use it a second time, it might not be as absorbent.
And
What-
you
what would
really gotta
remedy-
wash them thoroughly.
What would
if
remedy
you
that?
let it go?
Oh, a little free and clear detergent and a little distilled white vinegar in the bleach port.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
I've
Really?
heard
Great
you,
recommendation. Thanks,
thank
Levi
you for
from
that.
the Rag
You're welcome.
Company.
Levi
welcome.
from the
You've
Rag
washed
Company.
some towels with Power Clean before, have
I
you
have
not?
too.
Yes.
Some Power Clean as well.
Yes.
Mhm, that is correct. Yes.
Yes.
That is correct. Yes.
All right.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
right.
Affirmative.
Great question, guys.
And I believe Tim linked the water spot removal video.
Probably the Forerunner one.
The
with
Forerunner
glass.
one. Yep.
Yep.
Here is the link. The Rag Company.
Love it.
Thank you, Tim.
Thanks for joining us, the Rag Company.
Damali 1. Perfect. I'll give the glass polish video a shot. Also, it's pronounced Demalhi.
Ah.
1. Demalhi.
Got
It's just my initial and my last name.
Ah.
it. Now we
okay.
know.
Well, there you go.
Thank you for
Rectangle
clarifying.
says, it's another great day, good day when your fam says another package from the Rag Company.
Mm. Yep.
Question mark.
Cool emoji.
Adam Time wants to know, why does Morgan look like she wants to leave?
'Cause of-
She's
Adam,
like, I can't.
She
answer
is
here.
actually having a blast right
I
now
am.
because-
If Anthony was
truth be
here,
told,
I would
she
have
had her
an
candy. She's
explanation.
happy.
She
I
got
have my
free
lollipops.
root beer suckers from Levi.
from
so.
Levi at the Rag Company.
Yep.
C's candy.
I just have RBF. Don't take it personally.
Yoshi. Think just one more coming up, Tim.
right above Mike Filler
One
there.
Right,
above
yep.
Mike Filler there. I think the guy's saying something about an IK Phone Pro
Yoshi.
12 arriving.
Don't you have the comments in front of you on your phone?
I could pull that up, but
Mike
it's
Filer,
way,
sorry
we're way
guys,
behind.
I missed your answer on the best polisher for the money.
Ah,
Harbor Freight.
Harbor
Barber
Freight.
Cable.
DA.
It's Yoshi. Yoshi says, it's a great day when you get an email from the Rag Company saying your package has been delivered. IK Phone Pro 12, here I come.
Nice.
You're
All
gonna
right,
have a lot of
Yoshi.
fun with that.
Yep.
Chase Guan, how to prevent rusting on non-painted brake calipers and rotors. I've been using Hyde's rust stopper on brake calipers and rotors after caring for rims and tires. Yet there's still a rust from the wash process. Chase, switch to bead brake buster.
Mm-hmm.
rest
It's got rust inhibitors in it.
Boom.
Natyra Williams, I did.
Oh, that's for offering our services to the dealership.
Nice. Good job,
Yeah.
girl. Christopher Priwi. Call
it Prue. Prue.
We had a live fire drill at my office this afternoon, and
Oh,
I walked out
my.
to see 3 ladies leaning on my vehicle. Now I get to spend my night fixing the driver's side of my vehicle. Why are people like
Oh my
this? Oh,
God.
those horrible ladies.
To,
Did you yell? I hope you yelled at them and told them to get off your car.
Unfortunately, not everybody's a car enthusiast. To many, they are simply
Apparently,
appliances
this was
and are
a-
treated as such.
This is a touching vehicle drill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had to yell at my roommates 3 or 4 times because I'll be doing stuff out in the driveway, and then they'll come out and want to hang out or see what I'm doing, and then they'll lean on either my car or some, and I'm like, don't do that.
I used
Thank you.
to appreciate there was a guy who would use a really crudely printed out version of Jeffrey Tambor from Arrested Development in his orange jumpsuit, and it just said "No touching" and the thing, and it was just in the
That's
window.
funny.
It's great.
Love jokes.
G. Davis just got a Facebook notification. Mr. and Mrs. Fisher just checked into the honeymoon suite at the Hasselhoff Inn in lovely downtown Munich.
Well, we all know Anthony's a big fan of David Hasselhoff.
Don't hassle that.
Eating,
One of the
hamburgers on the ground.
floor burgers.
Yeah, floor burgers.
It was one of his highlights of the trip was to visit the Hasselhoff fan. So they're very excited.
Hans Klosen, All Day Anthony got famous and left to drink beer in Lighthearted in Germany.
Germany. Let's not do that.
No, let's not. You do that.
I don't know.
We got a video coming out where you're working with Lars, and his accent is rather thick the entire time.
It
so
is.
It's fun. We actually
Tim
Tim downloaded a plugin for Premiere where he has to add subtitles, so
Nice.
we'll have those in there.
Perfect.
He really went over the top for this.
I love it.
Nice. Chase, my coworker was thinking of having his BMW detailed at a local car wash for $200. Before he sells it, he asked me for advice. He showed me on his phone of the business. Turns out it's just a wash location, not an auto spa garage. Says they'll do a light buff. I told him if you just want to sell it, sure. Not for your personal car. Chase Guan, I explained to him, but highly recommend an actual auto spa garage setting business. He says he does not care to wash his car, so I did not want to overload him with information.
It would be nice. You could ask maybe a little bit more if it's a light buff, maybe. Get some light scratches out.
Chase, you're right. There's a certain point at which it just becomes obnoxious to people who don't care. So.
Oh
He
my!
has a lot to say.
Okay.
Oh my!
Whoa, wow, there's a lot more.
So yeah, man, if anything, you try and sell it to him, is you'll do a $200 detail and you get the money for him.
I'm trying to remember. I think
That's a
Chase
good way to do it.
is based in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
I think.
Got to get that bead maker, says Venom. All right, so Chase looks it up. Says, thanks, I looked it up.
Good.
Starts off like this. Chase Guan. The old gray whistle test, TOGWT, your brand of car care product or affiliation really doesn't matter. Our commonalities are greater than our differences. My only agenda is to help raise an awareness of the chemicals contained in car care products and their correct use and application within the detailing industry, as well as sharing knowledge and experience to help the next generation of detailers. So yeah, dude, that's why I like John's post. It's a great blog spot. It's helped me for years.
Yeah. There's a lot there. And it's continuing.
Yep. So then Chase goes, I really enjoyed the TRC Ambassador video that was well put together on Instagram, featuring a delivery of a TRC package to the owner of a Nissan Silvia.
Yep.
Nice.
That was a
fact,
fun one.
That was
Shout
actually
out to Jimmy.
that was actually not a delivery person. It was his friend dressed up to look like a delivery
What?
person.
You're telling me that wasn't a real...
We made that video.
Personal UPS worker.
But it was a good video.
We have a
Yeah.
good relationship with UPS.
Chase wants to know, how are the potential candidates rated or judged?
Well, we're not really rating so much. We are judging. I mean,
It's just
Doesn't
kind
sound
of
any better, Dane.
but
it's
we are.
your
when you're
follower
looking-
count doesn't matter.
No. Your follower account is one of the last things taken into consideration. There's a lot that comes before that. Frankly, if I'm honest, there have been large following profiles before that were almost immediately disqualified just because they did not interact with their audience at all. Like, there's pages where it's just like a highlight of like a car every day, but it's not their car and it's not anybody they know. It's just kind of putting it out there every day. And they got a big
Effortless.
following, but it's not interactive.
Yeah.
So really, it's difficult to quantify, but it's the interaction that goes the furthest.
Yeah.
If you're somebody who talks with people and they talk with you, odds are
Interaction
you're a lot
about
better
the
off.
correct things.
Yeah, I mean that too. I mean, if you're going off on political rants, some people that's not really
It's
going to
like,
help.
hey, can 285s fit on stock suspension? Not that kind of interaction.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. No, we're talking like interaction. Okay. Anyway, Danny Israel. Hey, Rag Crew. Got to the chat late today, but
What's up,
we're
Danny?
glad
What's up,
you're
dude?
here, Danny. Thank you for joining us.
What are the main qualities being looked in for a profile? What are the disqualifications? So
Well,
I
if you're
think
private,
Private profile
You're
is
automatically
the automatic
disqualified.
disqualifier.
if
Like,
you have
can't
if
see
you
your
have a
profile.
potty mouth,
yeah.
that's probably not a great feature that
It's
we
more
want.
subjective in that case. It really depends. Like if you
Yeah.
did it once or twice, okay. But if it's like
Just-
all the time,
we want
Just
people to
kind of
represent
be
us.
on Santa's good list.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
it.
I like
That's-
that.
That's about it.
That was
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah.
he's watching. You know,
yeah.
he's watching.
Making a list.
Whoa, woes. Hey guys, there is a distinct lack of
Ugh.
iron brew.
Ah,
I'm not upset. I'm just disappointed.
Yeah.
We're sorry to
well, That's
disappoint
because we're
you,
waiting
bud.
on a shipment
Yeah.
for some Iron Brew Extra.
No,
Just waiting on
one of
it.
these days it'll show up. I
Soon.
guess.
Interesting.
Soon it'll
Yeah.
show up, hopefully. Danny Israel, G. Davis, I'm glad to see that your kids are up to date on their vaccinations. Dane, are you up to date? You never know what animals might be living in that abandoned west wing of the house.
Oh my God.
Well, we know it's a
bill
mail
room,
room, the bill
yeah.
room. It's not traveled too often.
It's just more of a sterile mail room. That's about it.
Has kind of a
Oh,
feel of
With a fat cat
yeah. There could be kittens in there.
Oh no.
What if there are?
in the belly.
No,
kittens in
no,
his
in the
belly.
mail room.
Well, that'd be tough because it's a dude cat.
Are
So.
you sure about that?
Well, the seahorse carries the
then
baby.
you're
The male
halfway.
seahorse carries the baby.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Detailed review in the house. What's up, dudes? Are you guys going to SEMA? Any plans?
Maybe.
Maybe.
We
We
are
are going
What's
to SEMA.
SEMA?
You will find the rag
What's
company
that?
at SEMA, and we have a very big surprise for you guys. So I think
Well-
you guys will love to see it. We have an orange Lamborghini. in our
That's not
booth.
the surprise,
Oh,
but it is surprising.
it is
That's
surprising.
not the one though.
I-
It'll be
I thought we
bigger.
were taking this one.
I gotta say,
Well,
I don't
we
I mean,
are-
we could bring that.
I
But
don't
we
think
have to
SEMA's
put it in
gonna
water the night
happen.
before.
Oh, okay.
I don't think SEMA's gonna happen without these shirts
Oh
Yeah, we got to get
We
these,
don't need to talk about the shirts because that's a sore subject.
Oh.
or the shoes.
or the shoes.
Yeah, I get to pick my own custom shoes, so I don't have to match you guys.
What? Who said?
John,
She had
See,
some.
this is what happens.
She had some blue Yeezys pulled up the other
I
day.
did.
Ooh. If
Like
we could
I
all
might-
just have
All right,
Yeezys,
well,
that
might
would
get shut
solve
down.
that.
Whatever.
I'll just custom color them in with a blue Sharpie. It'll look good though,
Somebody
guys.
will
I promise.
cry.
They're custom. They're custom.
Maybe we should talk to Jason Dornstar about some shoes.
Adam Blackwell, thanks for another awesome show, guys. You're welcome, Adam.
You're welcome, man.
Bait Addict, I guess I need to make a new email to share feedback then, since my emails have my real name on it. Baitaddict
Whoa.
at gmail.com. Yeah, never using that on a resume. Well,
Great
dude,
bait,
you're going to
mate.
have to do that. So you're going to have to tell us who you are.
Yeah. Come clean.
Damali1, I just found Iron Brew in 2-liter plastic bottles at a British grocery store near my house.
Well, see, that's because you're at a British grocery store. You're much more likely to find it there than you are here.
Yeah.
we can only find it at a bread store
No joke.
bread
it's at
store.
a bakery.
or at a pizza parlor over by Morgan's house.
but
Yeah.
those are like the only ones.
Only
That's
two
it.
places in the city you can get it. So
Diggs.
Momo Motorsports. Can't wait to get my IK Phone Pro 12.
nice.
Yeah, buddy.
Heck yeah. George Cepeda. Hello from San Clemente, California. It rained today. That's too bad.
Oh, sorry, George.
That's sad. That's
Whoa.
so-
Morgan has hanging out with Morgan has been hanging out with these guys. Started your hair going gray already.
It's trendy. Leave me alone.
Damn. Only kidding. Looks great. Looks great.
Oh, man.
Might as well just leave.
Dijon Mustard. Any advice how to clean road paint from paint? So road paint's super fun.
Mm-hmm.
Very
Get yourself
exciting.
a plastic scraper.
Get yourself a plastic scraper and some petroleum jelly.
Some solvent.
Get ready. Put that petroleum jelly on there and let it sit overnight. And hopefully it'll soften it. And you can pop it with a razor blade. Maybe take the head off of it. And then wipe it down with some lacquer thinner and try and scrape it off. It's going to be fun.
G. Davis, thank you, Danny Israel. The kids love to gather around the iPad when Uncle Dane's show is on the YouTube.
Oh, shucks.
What kind of antics will happen this week?
Thomas Corso, hey Levi, do you use only Optimum products? Question mark. So, yeah, Thomas, at my garage, the MOS HQ is I've got Optimum, I've got PNS, I've got The Last Cut. I basically use what we sell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because it's great
because
stuff.
it's the stuff that I
Because
You
it's
like.
the stuff
I
we
like.
handpicked on purpose.
honestly it's a curated product line that myself and Anthony have really worked on to try and get the stuff that we want. Anyway, and then I have stuff that companies also send me. So currently I just got a order in from Oberk Car Care. I really love their Supreme Cut and their Supreme Polish.
Oh, Supreme.
It's really good.
Hype.
And those are the two products that I just got. I'm very excited about and got those. But yeah, I've got a lot of different products, but I use primarily PNS and Optimum. Dave Watson, Swedish Fish, love it. Hey guys. So John bought a bunch of different Swedish Fish for Dave take back.
Very nice.
Oh, he did.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So Venom. So my buddy got oil all over his hood, and I can't get the oil off with his pH neutral soap. What do you suggest? Power clean.
Power clean. Is it on the outside of the hood?
10 to 1.
I'm assuming.
That's odd.
At least 10 to 1. It'll help dissolve that.
Maybe like it was on his fingers.
I guess.
Zoom
Driven
back up, Tim. We went a little too far.
Moving up a little bit.
Okay, no, you were right.
You're good.
Wowo's deleted his comment. I saw it. That's why.
And,
Must have been
Driven
something
Ambition just said
terrible.
something horrible,
Yeah.
so we don't need to see
Chase
that
Guan,
one.
no, Dane, I'm not based in Puerto Rico. Haha. I'm based in
Ooh.
San Francisco
My bad.
Bay.
Face.
It's kind of funny. I got a Snap-on ceramic sealant in a polisher kit. What do you think about that? Driven Ambition, I think that's perfect for coating your air conditioner.
A what?
You got some
what's
that?
Snap-on ceramic sealant
What's
in a
that?
polisher kit.
Like the tool company?
Like Snap-on
Tool company,
brand?
like Snap-on brand.
Oh.
Interesting.
Right.
Coat that AC.
So Christopher Beard says, do you have
Right.
anything else coming to replace the Minx edgeless? I use mine for O&R washes, and I honestly don't want a towel with an edge.
Eagle
Won't need
350.
new ones
Eagle
anytime
350.
soon, but always love options just in
You
case.
know what? You can get yourself an Eagle 350 in yellow.
Yep.
How about that?
Yeah.
How about that?
Eagle 350, you got the purple, you got the yellow.
So-
and that kind of satisfies that
Yeah.
gap that the Minx edgeless will be leaving
Lavender.
behind.
I'm satisfied.
Lavenders.
Lavenders and lemons.
Okay.
Lavender edgeless. Christopher Beard, do you have
We
any?
just talked
that-
about that.
Oh,
that
yeah.
one.
Whoa,
Well, I was so taken back by the deleted comment.
So, well,
He was
us.
scared.
if you guys want to know what he said, was he was asking if he should go to SEMA. And
Oh.
No,
if
stay
there would be
away.
anything for him there. And we said, yes, you should go to SEMA.
Come
Eh,
see us.
I wouldn't
He
get
must-
your
he
hopes
must
up.
have-
Hang out.
Come
Yeah.
hang out.
Wallows
check
must
us
have
out.
paid
Come by the
for
booth.
the
At
extra
our booth.
business license.
Yeah,
So
they
he
probably
couldn't
did
get
have
to
a business
go
license, so they could go
to SEMA.
Yeah,
That's
So
right.
call back
Smart
to the
move.
first part.
Yeah.
No, guys, but we are at SEMA. We're going to be booth number 50519 in the Performance Pavilion. Come check us out.
Mm-hmm.
Come say hi. Touch the Lamborghini. That'll be there. This one, not the real one.
Mini,
We don't want you touching the real one.
mini one.
So how big?
It
will be
Damali goes,
protected,
how big
though.
was the SEMA crate? Well,
It's big.
Damali, it's as big as this room.
You have to use
Yeah.
a special attachment with the forklift.
We call it Mega Crate for a reason.
Mega forks.
Mega forks.
So
I don't know.
my optometrist, Chase Guan, told me not to keep using microfiber towels, but to use actual eyeglass cloths similar to the TRC Buttersoft Suede. She says I take less of a chance because of the fibers.
What?
My friend does not use microfiber towels to oil his samurai sword. He says the fibers have a light cut, so he uses some other kind of towel with no fibers at all. All right, so Chase, we do have eyeglass lens cloths.
Spoiler alert, they're microfiber too.
They're microfiber. We make them in knit and ultra suede. And our knitted ones we sell to hundreds of thousands
If
of
I had one, I would
optometrists all
But,
over the
like,
country.
Oiling the samurai sword.
You could use
I
the
mean,
micro suede for
Look into the gun cleaning kit.
that. Yeah, our
Yeah,
gun
It's
cleaning kit.
It's listed as firearm cleaning kit if you're looking for it.
but you're doing essentially the same thing,
Yeah.
using it to oil the
Yeah,
blade.
it's for any kind of metal, basically.
Yep.
Daniel Hott. Hi, which has better UV
Hout.
protection? Optimum Car Wax or Bead Maker? I'm going to say Optimum Car Wax.
It's gonna last longer.
It's going to last longer. It's
Yeah.
patented for the polymers that it has in it.
They both have UV
Physically
protection in them.
has
though.
a U.S. patent for the
Patented.
polymers that are in
Yeah.
this in the car wax. So, Rectangle had to go grab a speaker to hear you guys because I'm about to throw it down
Ooh.
with the Rupes 15 and last cut on this STI. Pretty soft
Ooh,
paint.
smart
Have
man.
fun,
The
dude.
best.
Enjoy.
It's true. The Subaru's cheap paint. It's very soft.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Dane, why don't you say this next one?
Morgan, marry me. Except it's not marry as in marriage. It's marry as in he's happy.
Morgan, marry me.
Merry
From
Christmas.
Ema Wolf.
Emo Wolf.
Nice.
Yellow Wolf.
Ema Wolf.
All right.
So Tamale says, I bet Dane keeps the swing in the mail room.
How else do I move mail from one side of the room to the other?
Yeah.
Up.
Oh my
Chase,
God.
I remember watching the story mode of your IG experience in Monterey, California. Was there a lot of installers from the company Zarnikowski?
Zamowski?
I don't know.
What does that
Zamowski?
say?
I don't know.
That's. I can always
Zarnikowski
count
was
on
the
Chase to
exhibit
have like these
installation in
remarkably
charge of the
Naga-
specific
installation
questions.
and
Not
a lot
gonna
of my
work
union
here
brothers
anymore.
went, but I was on vacation, so I did not. Oh, Chase, bummer. Danny Israel, big thanks to Rebecca for the great customer service, helping me finish up my TRC order this week. Can't wait till it arrives. Way to go, Rebecca.
She's great. Let's give her a
She's
hand.
awesome. Her office is literally on the other side of that wall.
Yep. She's good.
Amir020, all the guys here be like, Morgan, marry me. Douglas Clark, Angel Wax user from Glasgow, saying hello.
Hello.
Hey, Douglas, how are
Hello.
you? Chase Guan says, it says this on my business page. My coworker asked me about it. If you want your car to look like new, we can help. Our detail service includes Clay Magic applied to remove old residue, buffing to remove light scratches, and oxidation. 3 coats of the highest grade blue coral, carnauba wax carpets, mats, fabric, upholstery, shampoo, interior, DVDs, mixed credit detail service done by SEMA only. All right, dude. Killer. Sweet.
Yep.
G. Davis.
Now, G. Davis thinks he's a funny guy. His 8-year-old son is installing his first ceiling fan this weekend. Any tips? Like you, he's deathly afraid of electricity. Now, I'm not deathly afraid. I just don't know how it works. There's 2 different things there.
It's kind of sorcery and kind of science.
So electricians are wizards?
On a real note, G. Davis, if you have any tips on replacing a 3-way light switch, I got some problems in my laundry room. So just,
so you're having a problem with a 3-way in your laundry room.
Yeah, hit up my DMs about that. But about the ceiling fan, just freaking send it, man. Just go for it.
Venom says, clean and shiny. Dave Watson wanted to know what the significance of the Lambo was on the desk in front of you. Dave, we're taking this car to SEMA.
Mm-hmm.
You might know the channel Tavarish on YouTube. His orange Lamborghini from Fate of the Furious will be in our booth.
We'll be taking that one. It's like a grow a buddy.
I already said that joke.
Morgan said that. She goes, we're going to take this, and then we just got to add
I said
water.
we just have to
We
put
had
water
water,
in
and
the
then
night
just
before.
Oh, sorry. You probably had a sucker in your mouth.
Open your ears.
We have the technology.
I hear them.
Snap
And I hear all the noises, too.
Gross. All right. Venom, I'm going to say something controversial, but I don't care. A certain YouTuber that lives in Texas made a video about O&R while and said you shouldn't use a sponge. Yeah, we know. He made it a while ago.
Yeah, we actually did a podcast about that a very long time ago. You can find it.
I was going to go to SEMA this year, but it clashed with a visit I had planned to get my hair done. Thinking of some stylish gray highlights. It's on point.
Ooh.
I'm a trendsetter. I can say that.
So, I don't know about you guys, but I cut my own hair this past week.
Be nice.
It's not the worst I've ever seen.
I
got to give it to you. You did a decent job.
I also have some really great
It's a haircut.
It's something.
I have gray highlights here.
Yeah.
Which is quite nice as well. So
a little salt and pepper.
Yeah, I got those going on, which is pretty rad. So,
Morgan's not the only one who highlighted her hair recently.
Yeah. So Clean and Shiny Car Care says, "Whoa-who's, do it, double dare you."
Ooh.
Then Clean and Shiny said something dirty.
Oh.
Ooh, so bad
G.
they took
Davis
it away.
goes, "Any recommendations on a towel to use for cleaning a samurai suit?"
A samurai suit.
I don't know. That's a tough
Well,
one.
when you got to clean the samurai sword.
No, but you got to clean the suit
After you're done with the samurai sword, you got to clean
because
the
of
suit.
all the blood.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
And sweat.
Like a Tide, some sort of Tide stain pen.
I tied a
First.
pen. Tied
I'm
to
sure
go
that's
pen.
why
Yeah.
Tide was created,
Yeah.
was to clean samurai suits.
Yep.
Pretty sure.
I'm not quite clear on my history, but I'm pretty sure that sounds right.
I think I've seen that somewhere.
Yeah.
Dane, you're on the right
Okay,
track.
Cool.
Whoa-who's, the highlights will match the gray in my beard. I've been told it's wisdom, but I think it's called marriage.
I don't think it's marriage. I think it's children.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it
That's
could be.
that's where that kind of works. I heard a joke about how
Marriage, everything's still going great, and then the kids show up.
remember you remember how your parents have always gotten up a lot earlier than you, right? It was like my dad's up at 5 a.m. every day.
Yeah,
He's
so
just
they
been
can get stuff done.
basically that's what it is. It's they can get stuff done in peace before everybody wakes up. So like they can take a shower without anybody coming in.
I just want to eat my eggs.
Read a book. My dad would literally.
my eggs.
Oh my God, Dane.
My dad would literally read a book for an hour.
Every morning when I
morning.
used to wake up
Wake up at 5
for
to
high
read.
school, like I would go like downstairs to get a glass of water or something. My dad would just be reading a book
Yeah.
Just
with the
some
lamp on.
nice
I'm like,
peas and quiet.
Just watching from the corners.
yeah, it's so peaceful. I'm like, hello, I'm here to ruin everything.
Yeah. No, my kids now get up at 5, so I can't do that. So I stay up late.
You just
Ah.
stay up
I'm up till
Until the next
I'm
morning.
up till like midnight, 12:30
Just don't
every
sleep.
night.
It's fun.
But that's because I have time where they're asleep and I can like hang out and do
Yeah.
stuff. I don't have to. So yeah, dude, I think it's the children.
That's fun.
Clean and shiny car care. I'll even go all the way to SEMA to come and see the grand unveiling of the new hairdo.
Ooh.
Oh, we
Bold
got a thing
move.
going. Yeah, bold move there, John.
Bold
Douglas Clark. Hello, clean and shiny. Delta Car Care here from the UK.
Hey,
Yellow.
Hi, Delta.
Tamale says next year's SEMA crate, pack Dane inside with plenty of snacks and iron brew.
Oh my god.
Is it just because I'm short?
Dane would actually probably enjoy that.
Dane would actually
We could
probably
just give
fit.
him a computer.
I go into editing mode.
Yeah.
We'll give
And,
you a vlog. You can vlog the whole thing.
It
Talk
would just
about
be dark
clickbait
Hey,
for
guys.
days.
entire way.
I think they hit a
Holes
bump.
in it.
I turned upside down.
Actually, it'd be kind of like
The
that
blood's
Ryan
rushing
Reynolds
to
movie
my
where he's
head.
buried alive.
I
I'm
poked a
afraid.
couple holes in his
Awesome.
back so he can breathe.
You're supposed to poke it in the box, not my back.
Oh my god.
That's where we went wrong.
Oh.
That was the
Instructions
longest knot of
unclear.
Dane's
Dane
life.
unconscious.
You really shouldn't have used the samurai sword.
That was the
God.
longest
Oh,
knot
This
of
is not
Dane's
okay.
Bait
life.
Addict G. Davis. Eagle Blanket works for that. Email Dane. He has a bunch just for that specific purpose.
I don't.
Where's Luke?
I have zero. Luke got his own. He
He
like
got it.
bought one off the black market or
No,
something.
he did not.
He got an Eagle Blanket, and I have never seen
it
a
fake?
happier boy.
That guy.
So
was,
what is he doing currently because he's not in
He's probably sleeping with his Eagle Blanket.
Yeah,
Ah,
probably.
jeez.
Now he has one.
Using the blanket to wipe the foam off.
God.
Jeez. Okay.
I think you should watch
Moving
your
on.
words.
Yeah. So.
I don't know what you're talking
Look at
about.
this. Get ready for this happy boy.
We're gonna share.
He's not in
Yeah. Oh.
Oh no.
The hard part is you don't know what's going on behind the
Look
blanket.
at his little toes.
Look how happy he is. He's
Okay,
so happy.
Just show the folks so they know how
No,
happy
no,
he is.
no,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no.
Oh
we'll
my.
let Luke
We'll let
exploit
Luke
himself.
do
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
I'm
Luke
not
will
gonna
have no
exploit
problem
Luke
doing
on
that.
this. I'm just saying he was very happy to get his Eagle
Yeah.
Blanket.
Yeah.
We still don't know where that came from. It did not ship out of the rag company.
Is it a rep?
Do you think
HQ.
Hans and him?
Is that a
set something
replica?
up?
Hans doesn't have one, but unless they're buying Eagle
I think
Blankets off the black
he may
market.
have gotten one from like one of the guys in the Subaru group. They're the only ones who
Yeah, I
got
don't
them.
know. We'll see. So,
Subaru group.
what?
What Subaru group? I want to join. That's a joke.
Oh. M3 owners.
Clean
am I
and
right?
shiny. Hey, Douglas Clark.
Hey, they're talking to each other.
Hey.
Molly, that's Dane at theragcompany.com, G. Davis. Venom 9600. This guy acknowledges the Big Red Sponge, but is using a sponge Brian from Apex Detail proved holds on to dirt and complains about always scratching a car. I tried to respond in his comment section, and it got bad. Yeah, that's
It's a
usually
dangerous
what-
place.
Those comments
it's
usually
like,
do
just
get
stay
bad.
out of there.
It's not safe.
Not even worried
Frankly,
about
it's just not worth going down that rabbit hole with some
Yeah.
people.
Caleb Carvey, TLC V2 versus a DIY ceramic coat. C-Quartz Pro UK 3.0, for example. Obviously, ceramic should last longer, but ease of use versus length of application. Not a pro, just an enthusiast.
Enthusiast.
Oh, TLC in this case means the last coat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never tried the last coat.
I was
I
unaware.
will say a lot of people like the
different.
C-Quartz Pro UK 3.0. So I'd probably just stick with the name brand more for that.
Yeah. Our move is
Chase-
oftentimes gloss coat for something like that.
Yeah.
For an enthusiast move.
Chase just says, I do not trust that business. It's totally up to him. I'm pretty sure there are auto spa garages near him, but it's all up to him since, we're back to our
Oh, yeah,
business.
back to our other
Coworker.
discussion about detailing.
What was it's pronounced Sarnowski. So
Ah.
thank you. Yeah. No, we saw them putting stuff up, but
Yeah.
detailed review. Fort Worth is better.
At what?
Everything, I guess.
Oh, I enjoyed my time down there, I gotta say.
Thank
Thank you, Brandon,
went
for
to
showing a great
Texas?
time. Yeah.
Really?
I bought a car there.
No, you
And then I
didn't.
drove it all the way home.
No, you.
I
Still
did.
You're
waiting on that.
kidding.
And detailed review right there, he helped PPS.
Still waiting on that
Well, he let Dane
vlog.
sleep on his couch.
Yeah.
That's so
Seriously,
sweet.
very, very, very generous, and thank you.
Dane normally sleeps in his office chair, so I'm sure that was a nice
comfortable
change
for
for
him.
him.
It was an upgrade. I could actually lay down for once.
Nice.
So.
Damali 1. Nate, electricity is simple. What happens when brimstone is mixed with witchcraft? That's true.
Oh, is that
Yeah.
all?
Yeah, just that.
I don't get it.
I mean, you can look up a bunch of stuff on Google, but it's
Sorcery jokes.
Sorcery
Venom
jokes?
96600.
Ooh.
It goes to show that You should be careful when you listen to, and always be skeptical. Always
Also
shout
You're
out.
no-
I can't.
You can't see
It's
it.
I
okay.
can't see it. It's all right.
Also, shout out to Carnuba detailing a next level auto detailing. Speed the love for great detailers.
Spread that
I'm
love.
so sad.
Says speed the love.
But he
Says-
meant spread the
says
love,
speed
I'm
love.
sure.
Maybe
Still,
it was just
Venom,
use
that
your
is
error.
a good point. There's
What'd you say?
there's some riffraff out there. You just, filter
Riffraff?
it and you make your own decisions, really. I mean, at the end of the day, only you can determine what you're going to do.
Yeah.
Rectangle says, do Levi and Anthony share the same barber?
No, I did it
Is that
myself.
a dig or
And Anthony uses his beautiful mother.
What?
His mom cuts his hair.
his mom cuts his hair?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
His mom cuts his hair. Has
Where have you
always,
been?
He's
don't
always
ta-
been cutting his
Anthony
hair.
and I don't talk.
Anthony's
What?
had one haircut outside of
He
his
doesn't
mom.
tell me these things.
Oh, his whole life, only one haircut.
Wow.
So I used to cut my hair back when I had a mohawk. So I have everything to do it. I just hadn't been doing it. And so, yeah. So I've just been working on it, and not too shabby.
And I go to
Save me $25.
I go to the equivalent of the car wash. I go to Fantastic Sam's. So.
Oh my
nice.
god.
$8
So
cut.
I'm sure all the barbers out there are freaking out because I don't go to a high-end barber.
I feel like Dane.
Well, you gotta afford a jag.
Dane
somehow.
probably waits for the
Dane
for the
could come-
mail
what Dane-
coupon,
yeah.
and then he just puts everything else in the mailroom. Goes to Fantastic Sam's or Great
Wednesday
Clips.
is Men's Day.
You couldn't even go to like Sports Clips
Dane, you could come to the MOSHQ.
No, I don't go to Sports Clips
which is now a
'cause
new barbershop.
I
I
'Cause
can
that's
recreate-
cheating.
I could
I've gone to
do-
sports clips
honestly,
a couple times.
I could
don't-
do your hair. I could
I don't
cut your
have
hair.
it, but see, here's the thing. I don't have a problem with Sports Clips. I like Fantastic Sam's because they do a hot towel neck shave, and
I
they
could
They
do
do
a
it
also
hot-
Sports
some other,
Clips. I
I could
thought.
do a hot
No.
towel neck shave for
there's
you.
some
Yeah.
other things for
You
the
just get the
price.
cheap
It's like
package and
a
it's-
killer bonus.
Dane,
It's nice.
I could do a hot towel neck shave for you.
I'm aware. I just don't know if I really want you doing that for me.
How hot are we
skilled.
talking?
I'm skilled at cutting hair. Dane, all we got to do is get a towel kind of damp.
turn.
Kind of damp. We'll get a damp towel.
We'll
We'll
use
put it in the
O&R at the Clay Lube Dilution.
Yeah, we'll put it in the microwave.
Oh my god, we're gonna use detailing products to cut my.
We're gonna put it in the
hair?
microwave, which is what they do. They
Oh,
just
no.
if you ever been to there, they just use a microwave to heat those
Ugh.
towels up, and then they throw them around your neck. We'll get it warmed up, and then I'll even take some of that shaving cream. Put
In
it
the
on back.
IK foam.
No, I'll just get it at normal, but I'll use a
Oh.
Detail Factory, one of the
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
undyed boar's hairs. Get a good lather on, brush the back of your neck with it, and then I'll get out my Schick Quattro, and I'll just shave the back of your neck.
Mm.
Okay.
4 blades are better than
Yeah.
3.
Yeah,
All
I'm
I need to
just
do is
gonna
straight
keep
razor.
going to Sam's.
I could do your lines. I could do all that. I could totally
Yeah,
do
we
it.
could give you a fresh
So
fade.
Dane, I'm offering them
Ooh.
haircuts at my Master of Shine headquarters for $10.
I mean, I do rock the hard part of.
I know
both
it's easy
sides,
to
so.
do. I could do that for you too.
He's trendy, guys. Don't
All
mess with
right,
him.
so doing haircuts now out of the MOSHQ as well.
man.
That you do need a license for in the
Whoop,
state
whoop.
of Idaho. You cannot cut
Yeah.
someone's hair without it. Han says, "Whoop, whoop,
Legally.
Trucker Dane got back from his big truck.
Ten forward, good buddy.
Well, more like medium truck. It's not really that
Well,
big.
Is it really a truck?
Kind of an
Not really a
explorer.
truck. It's kind of a car.
It's a car
It's-
that's been
It's
cut.
kind of like an El Camino, which is Spanish
Excuse
for the
me.
Camino.
It is a body-on-frame vehicle, therefore it qualifies
It is a
as a
body-on-frame.
trucky truck, despite having a composite
Dane's
bed
in it.
that's only
Next
about
thing,
4 feet long.
Dane's putting a lift kit on it. Put
Oh,
some of them-
yeah.
Put some of them 32 10.5s on
You know
there.
what's weird though? Driving it, it feels so narrow.
No, it's
After
very
driving
narrow.
the Jag is so low and wide. It's just the Sport Jag feels incredibly tall and narrow.
Kyle House said something about your truck. Venom F11 top coat of snake oil and fake news. You are right.
Fake news.
Kyle House. Michael
marketing
Bolton.
doesn't do it any
Is that your
favors.
real name?
Troy Bolton.
What was Levi? Did you lose a fight with a lawnmower? Ouch. Oh, I thought
That
I did-
is
Harsh.
brutal.
I did a good job. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Just you
I
can
said-
go ahead and just pop that hat
Honestly,
back
it
on.
looks the way you normally get it,
go ahead.
more or
I
less.
know.
mean,
That's what
yeah.
I'm saying.
Go ahead and just pop that beanie back on.
So you're gonna start doing a combo
Keeping the hat
with like
on.
a
Thank you.
wash and a haircut included.
Yep.
2 cents.
Yeah.
But you give
bits.
Augie the hair clippers.
Yeah. Augie, if you want a
Oh.
discount, I'll just let Augie cut your hair. So
Okay. Because
That-
who's gonna arrest a child? You know.
right. Danny Israel. So how
Juvie
many
exists for a
times-
reason.
How many times have you checked Anthony's doorbell this week? We haven't.
None. It's too far.
It's too far. We
Except for
should've
me,
gone.
I could totally
It's
show
just
up
a
in like
very-
5 minutes.
It's
He
like another
lives-
country.
I
He
still need the
literally
address,
lives
Dane.
out in Nampa.
You don't have it?
No, I need the address.
Okay.
Oh, it's very easy to
All
get
right.
to.
You should just do like
Yeah,
polls
so you
right
get
by
on the
his door.
freeway.
Get on the
and
freeway,
then right
yeah.
by the
Jam.
RV place.
If you know, you know.
Pass the RV place,
Mm-hmm.
and then take the 10-mile exit, cross back over to Overland, take a left, and it's in between the Walmart and the RV store.
It's basically that lonely
Yeah.
neighborhood just past Roaring Springs in that general area over there.
Out
He's
in
going to be
Deadwood.
so pissed that you
Just-
guys are doing this right now.
It's like the
area.
Arrested
I know that.
Development model house.
I
Just
know the
out in the
area
middle of
very
well.
nowhere.
We
You
won't
gotta
get
drive-
more specific
But Morgan,
than that,
what you got to
but-
do is drive very slow through the whole thing
Uh-huh.
so that way his ring will
Looks
catch
suspicious.
the movement.
Yeah, no, sketch him out. Like, put on a hoodie and just, like, wear it over your face. Drive the car really slow in front of the
And then
house.
back up.
and
no,
then
don't
kind
do
of
that.
drive
Just
by and
drive,
then back up
Just
slowly.
drive slowly by so that the ring will pick it up,
Yeah.
and then he'll be like,
Well, I need a
why is Morgan
suspicious
driving by
car.
the
And then
house?"
start walking
No,
up
just
and
drive
just,
in your
like,
car, it's fine.
shady.
No,
start
he'll
walking around
know.
the
I need
house.
a, I need
That's
a
what'll be
suspicious
so-
car.
He'll be so
Oh.
confused because he'll wonder why your
You should
car is
take
there.
you should take the
Sport
Ford then.
track
Take the
with
Ford.
the toilet in
But
the
he
back.
knows that.
Yeah, but I mean,
I need something
expectations
more
are a dime a
suspicious.
dozen, so.
All
I need
right.
I need a black Ultima.
Oh yeah, Ultima Coupe.
Could you
That's Very
imagine?
specific
Ooh.
thief car.
Thief,
All right.
thief car.
Yeah.
That's enough. We're
Just
exposing too much
sketchy
of our
people.
plans here.
All those sayings, Viva Mexico, Christopher Beard. I've recently started doing YouTube detailing. It doesn't
Hey.
have the biggest following as is, and is already flooded with YouTube detailers, and some do really well for themselves. Any advice for starting? Yes, follow and subscribe to the Master of Shine on YouTube.
What you need to do is get
That's not what he's
yourself-
looking
Don't
for.
have any channels, but you could
You
subscribe.
need to get yourself
listening,
a
Nate.
wrecked car and then rebuild it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
no
'cause
one's done
that's-
that before.
Buy yourself a dirty car and detail it.
Get yourself
really
a drill
dirty.
brush.
Buy like a $300 car.
Get
There-
yourself
It
a
doesn't even
drill
have to
brush
run.
and
Take the seats
50,000
out.
subscribers
There
instantly.
are channels out there that are effectively like just an assembly line, like insert the parts and just receive views because it's the same thing every single
Dane.
time, executed slightly differently.
So what's the next one?
Consistency pays off. That's what I'm saying.
Rad Company said, "Whoa, woes, you better not diss the master
Tim-
of shine in this chat."
Tim's getting her back.
Boom.
Well,
Tim's
Levi's
got my
back.
All right, Chase Guan, is it bad to use iron? Thank you, Tim. Is it bad to use iron ferrous removers on rotors
Iron
and
Boy.
non-painted calipers? I remember reading that how the CarPro Iron X or Gion Iron X should be applied on rotors or non-painted calipers. Yeah, you're gonna strip everything with that, and it is gonna cause some things to rust because you do get the streaking from inside the rotors, especially if they're cross-drilled or just slotted.
Slotted.
The particles kind of leak out, and so they cause these streaks. So even though it removes them, it does allow some of the rusted particles that are left over to leak. So that's where that gets. G. Davis, I still can't get over that Clean and Shiny didn't know who Benny Hill was. Yeah, that was you and me both, man.
You know?
Chase Squad, I remember you once said
Yakety
even in a
sax.
32-ounce spray bottle, not in the IK, it will dilute Breakbuster 5-1. Correct. Douglas Clark, I'm the Scottish one here, and we live on Iron Brew. Hashtag Delta Car Care. Thank you,
right.
Douglas. If you
Nice.
could, send us a case of Iron Brew Extra.
Yeah,
Iron
we don't
Brew.
have a plug.
We would love that. I
Looking
really
for
do
that
need to get
Iron
on,
Brew hookup.
Need to get on get a sponsorship request for them.
Yeah.
G. Davis, or reach him at 1-800-FUN-DANE. Call now for dating tips from Boise's most eligible bachelor from 2012 to 2015.
To which I ask, what happened after 2015?
Well, you got yourself
mailroom.
Miata.
You got
All right.
yourself the Miata and Liz.
Yeah,
And a
that is
Liz.
true. That's how that worked.
Okay.
Tamala
Anyway.
says, yep, it's either Scotch or Iron Brew in Scotland.
Fair.
Scotch.
No water
G.
here.
Davis, I saw that Sharpied on the washroom stall once.
Do they do like whiskey iron brew?
I don't know.
That's
Yeah.
probably
Make your own.
awful.
That's
Yeah.
sounds disgusting, but I want to
I
try
think
it.
we should
just to
try
it.
I think we should try it.
That
Chase
sounds
Guan, it was
terrible.
nice. People were very friendly there. I'm assuming at the bathroom stall?
I don't.
Hey, you like Dane too?
Or are we talking about Fantastic Sam's?
I think we're talking about Sam.
Rectangle. I remember an old video where they were roasting Anthony and his haircut. Poor guy.
Oh, that's
Oh, no, there's-
that's like every video though.
Morgan,
so.
that was on your Wash Wednesday. People were ripping him on that video.
I know.
And it was
we
so
should just turn the
not
comments off on
nice.
that video, honestly, because it's not a safe place for anyone.
No, they're all just like, wow, people are terrible. But we leave it open because occasionally there's actually a good detailing question on there. So
Okay,
take the good with
we'll
the bad.
pretend that that's what we leave it for.
Douglas
Next.
I've never called whiskey scotch in my life, and I live next to distillery.
Octoshawn.
Let's see the ride coming and pronounce
Octoshawn.
that. See, I just did.
Octoshawn.
There's a T there, though.
Octoshawn.
Akintashan.
Akintashawn.
I'm making it up.
Octoshawn.
Distillery.
Damali. Okentoshawn. Okentoshawn.
Okentoshan.
Wow, whoever's listening to this is just going to be miserable trying to get through this.
Well, it's Dane. Congrats on the new car, and I can get behind the logic. You can sleep in your car, but you can't drive a mattress on the floor with no bed frame.
Hey!
Yeah, that's true.
Ah, he got me again.
Damali actually had China would disagree with the driving bed thing. Yes, he did make a couch and I think a bed car.
Oh, Ed China.
Chase Guan, once when I was wiping down my windows in a parking garage, someone walked by and yelled at me and said, "Oh, what is that, a Lamborghini?" What would cause someone to say that with so much hate? I don't know.
People have
They're
haterade
just-
every morning, and you just gotta go.
Some people are just really frustrated with their own lives, and they will look for any excuse to take it out on other people. For example, many people just choose YouTube comments.
That's true.
Douglas Clark, spot on, sir. It means corner of the field in Gaelic. Damali, guy literally turns furniture into cars. Lol.
Lol.
And Venom, I can't wait to get the IK Pro 12. Gonna fill it up with diluted brake buster and use it to spray my undercarriage to help it. The IKs and portable foamers are changing the game, just
I
like
assume
Optimum,
you're talking about a car.
CCR. G.
Yeah.
Davis,
Yeah, Dane.
Levi Shaving
Please
Dane.
elaborate what you were talking about.
Nope.
Look at that. G. Davis, Levi Shaving Dane. I'm pretty sure there's a dark web audience for that. I'm sure there is too, and if that ever happens,
I want 5% of that.
Oh, no.
I will live
No.
stream
I will
it.
just take 5%. That's
just
all.
pay-per-view.
That's all my cut.
Yeah,
Oh
I'll
my
give
god, literally.
you that. Brian G, go for it. Got it all down, Pat Levi, on the neck shave, except for the safety razor or straight razor. Well, I don't have a straight razor, so I'm going to use a safety razor. That's,
Oh, thank
that's
God.
why.
Well, he said Quattro.
That's why I said my Schick Quattro.
Well,
Four
a
blades.
chic for women's.
I prefer the Audi Quattro.
Douglas, I had no idea it meant that. Thanks. So, you guys know Hadley, my daughter, is a Gaelic name. Hadley Finola.
It's a cool name.
It means it's a field of heather.
Field of Hadley.
Hadley stands for field of heather. So a bunch of heather. It's a plural of heather.
Heathers.
Yep. So instead of
Heather
saying
eye, yeah.
heathers, it's a Hadley. And then
doesn't make any
Finola.
sense.
Ooh, a Hadley, a
So
Heathers.
what you're saying is the name of the movie Heathers
Hey.
should have been Hadley.
Look at that heather over there.
Oh,
Instead of
yeah.
saying
likes
heather,
that
you go
joke.
look at
Okay.
that Hadley. That means there's a lot of heather over there.
Oh, that's quite a Hadley.
Yep. And then she's got Finola is her middle name.
Fanula.
So it means white shoulders.
Forget about it. It's Fanola.
White shoulders.
Yep.
I don't think that was
Words.
what
Finola.
the accent we were doing.
We'll continue. What do we recommend for dinner?
I was thinking maybe
Cracker
Chick-fil-A
Barrel.
sounded good.
Ooh,
I've
Cracker Barrel
had
would be
Chick-fil-A
delicious.
like the last 3 nights in a row.
Are you tired of it yet?
And
No.
why aren't you getting a fourth night?
I had a bowl
Because
of
I almost
cereal.
through up from the milkshake.
Oh, we
Well,
had-
you
good
get a
Lord.
milkshake. That's your problem.
Well, I
So-
wanted
You
one.
get more waffle fries.
I bought
Wanted a
some of those
milkshake.
Albertsons pizzas, quite a few of them.
Like the Albertsons brand?
Yeah, they're like a Freshetta copy. They're delicious.
You know, they have these new ones that are like
The self-rising
fancy,
crust
like matte packaging.
Yeah.
It's like D or just like a simple letter on the front. Very good.
delicious.
D or M.
G. Davis,
Check
any
local,
links?
check local
Asking for a
listings.
friend.
Check local
Oh,
list.
no.
Danny Israel, I've been doing back and listening to some of the early podcasts. Levi was talking about is cleaning kids' car seats. Is there a product that would help disinfect the cloth and leather seats? Lysol. A bioenzymatic cleaner works really well. You can look for a product called Biozyme, and that is a actual disinfectant. It's a bioenzymatic cleaner, similar to like Terminator, but it's safe for interiors and things like that. Also, Optimum Carpet Fabric Clean and Protect works as well as a disinfectant. Kyle House, have you all filled out your TPS reports? Trying.
That would
yeah,
be
if you could
great.
come back on Saturday, that would be great.
Venom.
Shout out to O&R, the detailing product that changed so many things for the better. Hell yeah. Kyle, why does it say paper jam when there's no paper jam?
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. All right.
Rectangle, dinner after midnight? I'm in, says Hans. Well, Hans, I'm in SoCal, so it's barely 3:30, but now you do mention it. I could eat dinner twice.
I could get it going again.
Persuaded.
Oh, no.
Dane, you got to read it. G. Davis.
Just saw Anthony's most recent Instagram post. He was wearing a T-shirt that said, Hangen Albangen. Not sure what that means in German. Well, only your imagination can truly fill in the blanks properly.
Hold
so
on,
I'll leave
Tim.
you
I'm
to
going to
it.
take a picture of that for Anthony.
Oh, that's some good stuff. Okay.
Perfect.
So,
Venom. Shine Armor is fake news. Be careful of marketing gimmicks. Also, shout out to TLC for improving their products and actually trying to be a respectable competition, and don't become F11. Be better.
That's right.
credit to companies who do, if they receive a lot of backlash for valid reasoning or critique, if you improve your product and you come back to the table and go, try this instead, that's more of, I would respect that. So, yeah.
Damali 1. I wonder if Anthony has figured out whether the Hofmeister kink is a part on a BMW or something to do in the bedroom.
It's a BMW
great,
thing.
Damali.
Don't let him trick you.
Hans, I'm in the Netherlands and it's 0:30 p.m. and already had dinner twice. Third is a charm, right?
Fourth
Dude,
meal.
fourth meal.
Guineas Agelis, with what can I top up a car with PPF after I wash for protection and hydrophobicity? Beadmaker?
Bedmaker.
Damali says, you guys massacred the pronunciation of Octenshine. And then Douglas says,
Octentation.
Hadley is English origin. So,
Face.
Thank you, Douglas. I appreciate that. But the... okay, thank you. I'm just gonna say
You're
that.
like, not even.
I'm not even going to talk about it. I'm just going to say, okay, cool, thank you. Kyle House, sorry, couldn't help myself with the Office Space quotes. He said
It's
earlier,
okay. Right
we missed
there
it.
with
When you come in on Monday and you're not feeling really well, does anyone ever say to you, sounds like someone has a case of Mondays? And then G. Davis Dane, what will the first Jag mod be? Champagne dispenser or caviar cooler? Well, it's a shredder. First
Yeah,
off.
the shredder.
It's a shredder for his personal documents that he keeps in his car.
Which he probably has a coupon in there somewhere for
Somewhere.
a free champagne dispenser.
Mm.
But he doesn't know it yet.
I could go full VIP build, but
Oh, really, Dane?
Put some curtains in.
yeah, just some curtains.
I
You
don't-
know,
I don't know
drapes.
what
it's
Dane's
not
thinking.
really. I
Curtains
mean,
Curtains and drapes
Pendants and draperies.
on the back corner
Yeah.
window.
Ooh,
We
yeah.
know those are called
Get
opera
some
windows.
nice privacy.
that would be hideous.
I don't
on
want to
that
do
car.
this anymore.
Kyle
You
House,
could put some wire wheels on it.
you're
too.
not wearing enough flair. All right, moving on.
We're done.
Think we're down
That's
to the bottom.
over.
the
That's
bottom.
over. I don't
What?
want that anymore.
Yeah,
Oh
we're
my
at the
gosh.
bottom. G.
Guys,
Davis
Feed us more
just
questions.
rounding it out.
Feed
and
us-
I will see you later.
So,
Hello, hello.
so guys,
Goodbye,
Hello,
goodbye,
hello,
goodbye.
hello.
remember, guys, I sold my truck last
Yeah,
night.
he won.
I beat Dane. I sold a car
He won.
before him.
We
and I
knew.
only had to lower my price by $400, my asking price. So,
Well, hold on.
I
though.
wanted
$400. We have to talk about percentage of
right.
sale price. So you lowered it by how many percent?
I don't know. $400?
Because your original price
400
was
divided by-
So 50% would have been 1,000.
Let's walk
25
backwards from there.
So probably-
25% would have been $500.
Okay.
So only had to lower my price by 12.5%.
Okay. I was just making sure it was going to be an even playing field. Like
So-
if I lower
That
my
math
this
doesn't-
percentage,
that doesn't
and
seem
this-
right.
Lower yours by 12.5%. Let me double check that.
Because 25% is 500.
Yeah.
This is
And
kind of
I lowered
painful
it
to listen to you guys talk
by
about.
400. So, all right, I'm about 20%.
I'm not a mathematician.
Well, you guys, we don't do math.
No.
We do detailing.
What? Although you did just do a whole episode of Detox where you and Ivan went deep into the math of
Hey,
detailing.
Douglas Clark's going to send us
did?
some Iron Brew and
Economics.
whiskey.
Nice.
And then also
Dude,
rectangle.
please, Douglas, please, seriously, send us
How
some,
do you pronounce
Iron Brew.
Levi in Spanish?
Levy?
El Levi?
Levy.
Levy?
El Leviticus?
They call me Levy?
Like, Venom. Hey.
Okay, so 20. Dane, I did. So, Dane,
So-
I did.
Yeah.
I had to lower it 20%.
Okay.
I'm going to be honest, never
So,
used Beadmaker.
What do you got?
Well, then,
3,200?
Then why
Keep
is
going,
he?
Nate. Keep going.
Sorry, we have important questions to answer here.
So Dane, you got to lower your car by $640.
Okay.
I don't know. Hey,
What?
Actually-
so Venom, let me start over.
Lower it by like $440. That
Apparently,
gives you
we got a
$200
little
wiggle room.
sideshow
That's
going
where
on
it goes.
here called
Yeah.
Used Car Corner.
Hey guys,
Oh.
what's happening? Levi from the Rag Company here.
Venom says, "Hey,
Hey, so I'm going to be honest. Never used Beadmaker.
So
Is
I
it
don't
really
even-
that good? Also, where do you use a lot of Beadmaker? Where did the use of a lot of Beadmaker on the first application? Wax Mode made a video about it and said you only use some. So it's based on the vehicle and based on the paint. So if a car has never been protected at all, period, and you're using Beadmaker the first go round, it's good to put a lot on because it creates a nice barrier over the surface. But if the car has a coating, has a lot of protection already on it, you don't need to use as much because you don't have to put as near of a thick coat on the surface of the car. So that's kind of why. But yeah, seriously, Venom, if you haven't tried it, try it.
Yeah. I mean, the user experience alone.
Damali
is
says, Douglas,
awesome.
does iron brew get mixed with whiskey, though? Well, we don't have any iron brew here to try it. So
Levi, would you like to
I'm not
let
going
us
to
know?"
drink any of that stuff, though. I'll drink the iron brew, but not the
Oh.
whiskey.
I'm just wondering.
Brian G, what's the best way to soften hard seat leather? I have an 05 Acura and the seat leather is not soft at all. How do
Sit
I
in it
get
a bunch of
Betic
times.
to soft?
Did you say sit in it a bunch of
Sit in
times?
it a bunch of times.
Yeah,
God.
really hit that sit.
So check out the color lock system.
Let's do one of these.
Get yourself a leather cleaning kit. That will give you the proper. You got to remove all the fats and oils, and then it'll give you a proper conditioner that'll go with it. Derek Harrison, I also sold my scooter before Dane even thought I wasn't part of that. I feel like I was. Good work, Derek. Yeah, I sold a scooter. I sold my car.
So clever.
We are proving that
I
we
still
are better.
have my vehicles.
We are better salesmen than Dane.
You know, I could just drop it
Selling
down
our
to
own
$1,000
things.
and somebody leap on it, but then it wouldn't feel like a truly
You don't have
hard-fought.
to. You don't have to
hard
do
won
that, Dane. Put it in
thing.
like.
I wanted to switch it out, so I drove my wife's car today.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
My
Did she have to
wife.
drive the ripsaw?
No, she's got the day off, so I
Saw
didn't.
blade.
She got the day
Ripsaw.
off, so I
The
said
stock
drive
body?
whatever's convenient.
Yeah. The stock body
You brought the
ripsaw?
stock body Subaru today?
Yeah.
rocket
Bro.
No, yeah, I did.
Bro.
Stock body. Stock body XV.
What was Akintoshin?
Akintoshin.
Oh.
Interesting.
Oof.
That's okay.
I'm not even
Macintosh.
gonna do that.
G.
I'm
Davis,
not, I'm
according
not.
to the Facebook Marketplace, Dane's Volvo is overpriced by
I
$4,400.
See, the beauty of Facebook Marketplace is they just look at it and compare it to other V50s.
No, they use-
don't take into account the R design. They don't
use-
take
owner.
into account.
Dane.
They look
Dane.
at a V50 and the mileage, and
not
that's
true.
it. My
Not-
car's a unicorn, and I
not
will
true.
have no
I
other
know
sound like a
what I
psycho.
have.
dissenting opinions.
Just so everybody knows, they actually use Kelly Blue Book.
They do.
And that's where
NADA
they get
guide is
the-
a better guide.
NADA?
Dane.
Yeah.
NADA?
That's what like
NADA
insurance
is-
companies
NADA is
use.
for-
NADA is what
insurance.
insurance
banks.
uses, and banks.
Dealerships.
And it's worth even less on NADA.
But it's called NADA?
So let's
call
do
it
NADA.
NADA.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I
get.
call it
why don't you
NADA.
put it what the NADA
Nada.
is.
I call it nada.
Don't.
Nada.
Dane,
Okay.
do the,
Sorry
do
for
the-
saying something
Dane,
funny,
seriously,
Nate. I'll
set
just
it up.
go die.
You
look
look
at
funny.
it in the NADA. Look it up and see what the
Oh, no.
actual price is.
I've looked like clean retail is like 5.5, 6.
Don't tell me it's under
Okay.
buck.
No,
Okay.
it's basically yeah.
So
No,
you can pick
it's-
it up on Facebook Marketplace for a cool $9,000. That's what Dane owes. Still
I started.
on the loan.
I started at 8. I'm down to 7,800. I'm leaving it at that. There's actually a guy who's interested and genuinely serious at the price, so
Isn't
we'll
there
see how that
always?
goes. Yeah,
Does he listen?
it takes somebody who's actually wanting
An
that car.
enthusiast.
An enthusiast.
Enthusiast.
You know one when you see one, and this guy.
You're
was
just
an
waiting for the right
enthusiast.
person, Dan. You don't want to give
That's
it to
right.
someone who.
No, I don't want to give it to some just rando who's just
Yeah.
like, I want a cheap car. Fine, there's lots of other cheap cars. Go
Yeah.
get it. You're not getting this.
Like your
one.
Miata.
Wait.
I mean, other people's Miata, because yours isn't cheap.
People's Miatas.
I think you just. I honestly, Dan, I think you don't want to get rid of him. I don't think you're ready
I
to
don't
say
think
goodbye.
he's trying to sell them.
He's not trying that hard to sell
Just-
them.
it's 'cause
I'm not. I haven't
He
lowered
doesn't-
the price in like a month.
He doesn't want
parents
them.
His parents want him to sell them since he was buying the car, and that was probably the reason he told them. Was that, oh no, I'm going to sell them. But then he's just got them priced way over book.
Yeah.
And no one's buying them.
He's
like,
like,
yeah, it's
sorry,
weird.
Mom,
It's
no
just
one's
been-
buying him.
It's
I
been
don't know
really
what's
hard. I've got to make
wrong."
these 2 car payments, 3 car payments today.
I mean,
like, it's
you
just
know, the
hard to
funny
do
thing
now.
is people for a long time could get NA Miatas for cheap, but they're coming back up. I'm not gonna be the I know what I
Dane's the
have
driving
guy.
force
but,
of
No,
that.
that's you already are that guy, Dane.
There's a certain point with the Volvo in particular. I'm like, I do know what I have, and you're not getting it for dirt cheap. You're just not. I'm not
You're not
putting it
getting
out
it
there
for
for the
Volvo
same
money.
price as other V50s with automatic transmissions
wants
and no
Polestar
hard
money.
design trim package.
Look at him. Look at him.
F
He's
it.
literally
I'm
like
turning red.
he is.
My
All
head.
right, here we
My
go.
head hurts.
Wobos, that's how to say it. Douglas Clark, Damali Never, Kyle House. I'm remodeling my entire detailing space and would like some high-res logos to make some nice posters for the walls. Could I get a high-res TRC logo? Yes, Kyle. You could email Dane at theragcompany.com. Dudeman Brosauce, Venom. I've never really doused anything with Beadmaker. Being here in Idaho, I normally give a spray into the application towel and a light mist like you would with spray wax. There you go. Nice work, man. Damali, lol, I was going to say it's probably blasphemous. Damali, Levy.
Levy.
Rectangle. Well, the Volvo is super rare. I mean, it doesn't have a Chilton manual. So I reckon
See?
that's where the extra $4,400 comes
Yep,
from.
that's all where it went.
$4,400 worth of PDFs.
Douglas Clark. Yay, you kind of got it, guys. Thanks. Rectangle. Hey, Dane, interested in a trade? I have a 2006 Hyundai Elantra and an S14 Kooky. So I take that into consideration.
Cash
So
on
does he
your
get
end.
both?
Those are good choices.
I don't know. I think
are
he's,
good
I think he's
choices.
given 2 for the Volvo. Danny Israel. Dane, since you got the pressure washer and
S14.
continued cleaning the Volvo at home, I'm looking forward to the videos used car detailing part 4.
Wait, part 4 exists.
Preparing for its new home.
Welcome to the
Used
Dane
car
Show.
detailing part 5.
Optimum Fair-X, in my opinion, is the safest decon, especially if you use the clay towel with it. It's so lubricated, it actually foams up. I honestly don't think I could use another brand. It's that safe. You're correct. It's awesome.
I actually did that.
Dane?
On the Jag.
You did.
I'm working on that video right now, by the way. G. Davis. Dane, if you throw in a double date with the Iraq woman, you'll sell the Volvo tonight. No!
No, he's saving that for himself.
Oh my god.
I have zero information.
Have you talked to her since you got home? Like, have you guys been texting and stuff? Or
No,
There
they've been
was no
Facebook messaging. I don't think Dane knows how to text.
whatsoever.
Dane didn't get her number. He only has her on Facebook Messenger. So,
No!
so you've been Facebook messaging a lot.
I don't even think Dane has cell service. I think
These
he
are the
only
things
has
you get.
Wi-Fi.
I
Sure.
love
For
inside,
sharing a table at a
love inside
Mexican
jokes.
restaurant.
Love to be a
Man.
part of one someday.
Inside
You're so
jokes.
brave, Dane.
You're next day, Nate. You are an inside
Oh,
joke.
there
Oh,
we go.
thanks, Dane.
You can be an outside joke, too.
Damali says, ha 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 ha. Han says, look for people with a Volvo tattoo, Dane. They will know that you got the last red unicorn. Oh, that's what you should call it.
The last red
The
unicorn.
last red unicorn.
Although Volvo purists might get upset and say, no, the red blocks are the only allowed to be the red unicorns.
Rectangle, can't wait for my other car as a rare Volvo sticker.
That's
Oh, we're going to have to.
Yeah.
You know how
make
rare
one of
that
those.
is? It's so rare the sticker doesn't exist, and it won't.
I
We
like
will.
that.
We'll make them only in red. Let's call Francie.
Yeah.
I like that.
And
my God, oh my
we'll
God,
get,
oh my God,
get
oh
that
my God,
Volvo
oh my
design
God.
and we'll get that sticker.
But it's got to
made.
be the one of the prancing moose.
No, we'll just get the Volvo. Just Dane's red Volvo, like my Elantra sticker.
Oh, okay.
Just lowered and in red.
I like that.
Man.
And then we'll
Do we
just
have to put
that.
his decals, like his
in small,
on the side?
just a white scribble for
Yeah.
the Great Dane.
Here's
like,
the thing.
Instagram
I
handle.
own the Miata outright, but I do still owe on the Volvo. So
Yeah,
there's
so
certain
you
period
wanna
where I
sell it.
can't go below a certain amount.
Oh, I understand.
I just
yeah.
can't.
Listen, guys.
It's called taking an L, Dane.
Yeah, listen. I'm gonna take
I'm
a
not
bath
taking
on
an L.
this,
I will hold
and
on to that
I-
All right,
as
you
long
keep
as I
paying
have
on
to.
it, though. You keep paying it.
Do you still,
Honestly, the
do you have a
payment is so
payment?
low, it's not a big
But do
deal.
you have a payment on the C-Max too?
Yeah.
So you got 3 payments right now.
No.
Well, yes.
I mean,
are
if
you
you look
keeping
at
the
it in the grand
C-Max?
escape.
The other car is in a different payment realm.
Correct.
Yeah.
It was bought outright, but
Have you made the
Yeah.
first payment yet on your Jag?
see, that's not the.
Is it 90 day
It's a
out?
different. Yeah, it's a 90-day out
Yeah.
on that. Yeah.
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
worry
that's the
about
way to do it. Right there.
So he's got 90
Clean.
days to sell the cars.
Oh, I
Stacking
can,
them.
I can get
Dane
it.
stacked them deep in his garage and he's selling them cheap.
I am not.
He's
Not
gonna
really
go off the
cheap.
grid. We're gonna not see him.
Reg Company says rare, quote unquote. Hans says rare meat, TRC. G.
What does
Davis,
that
Dane's
mean?
Volvo is sort of like Hans's open and closing disco. It's just an acquired taste.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
To the right person, they will pay the right price,
We
and
should
they
take-
will appreciate
we should,
it.
We should have G. Davis come to Waxstock with us.
Should.
That would be fun.
Should.
That would be a fun time.
That would be super fun. Man, guys, we got 10 minutes here. Let's fill them with some more questions if you got them. Otherwise, we can just keep making fun of me. I guess that works too.
Dane,
Yeah,
So
it's the only thing we know how.
I didn't think we'd ever get to this
Really?
point.
That's all?
Yeah.
So seriously though, Dane, what kind of are you thinking of any mods other than fixing some of the little weird quirky things on the Volvo, like the hood vents? Looking around for something like that.
Hood vents.
Your hood vents are the paint's gone on them.
You're talking
gonna
about
wrap
the
it in-
Jag.
On the Jag, I mean.
You said
sorry.
Volvo, so I was
No,
like, huh?
I meant on the Jag.
Okay. Yeah, no, on the Jag, those are kind of like heat faded. They're just
Yeah.
tired. And I think they're made of fiberglass,
They
if
are,
I
yeah.
know correctly. So, yeah, those vents, man, I could replace them, I guess. At a glance, I mean, Sylvie did a good job polishing them, so
did,
they
yep.
definitely cleaned up pretty
Yeah,
well.
it helped darken them, and they are a little
but
bit
it's
more protected with the
temporary.
coating. So
Yeah.
you do have about a year before they
Yeah.
will.
I just got to
fading a
look
little
into
more.
what my options are for
Yeah.
those. I haven't looked yet.
Be
so,
cool if you could find some that were actually a carbon fiber.
Yeah.
Put some of those in.
Number
Add some
one on my
carbon
list is
details.
to get that
There we
keyhole
go.
cover for the driver's side door.
I would do that.
You
That
know what you should do?
was popped off at the
Get the new
shop.
forged carbon fiber wrap.
Mm.
Get on that new
Yeah.
that not a lot of people have.
Get that.
I
wrap-
don't know.
get
It's
that wrap
almost
life
played
going.
out already at
No,
this point.
nope,
Nope.
not.
It's not.
I've seen so many with
No, it's
forged
not.
carbon stuff
Nope.
now.
Nope.
It is.
Nope.
No, we're going to be debuting
No.
forged carbon fiber interior.
Yes, that is true.
So,
I mean, it's maybe it's
talk
old
about
hat
that.
because of YouTube to me.
Yeah.
I've seen way too much YouTube.
I've just seen that video. It's good. It looks really nice.
It does
what,
look
and
dope.
then what kind of mods are you going to do on the sport tracking?
Sport Track probably gonna
Just an
go
oil change.
easy.
Just a
I
toy.
mean,
Oh, how about this? We'll make
Well-
another sticker that says,
Oh.
"I've got a toilet in here."
Oh my
wow.
Oh, you
Wow.
guys, if you like that idea, please give us a thumbs up.
Toilet inside with the
yeah.
Oh my
the little. Probably some copyright
I'll make-
infringement,
I'll
but
make-
Actually,
10
no.
of
You
those
just get an
myself.
outline of a Sport Track, but then you replace the composite bed with just like a silhouette of a toilet with the seat open on the back.
I'll
my
just
other
make,
car's going to the dumps.
I'll make a
no.
toilet. I'll make the toilet one,
This is so terrible.
and then we'll just replace it on Dayton's car. He won't know it's
Oh,
there.
no.
And then we'll just every time he scrapes it off, we'll put another one on. It says toilet inside.
Yeah, I like that. That's good.
I'm sorry,
Oh.
Mark.
We should just
You gotta
etch
sit
it.
through
We should
this.
just like scratch
We'll
it
just-
into his.
we'll just,
Oh,
we'll just vandalize
wow!
it.
Ouch! Ouch!
Carve it in there.
Yeah.
All right, Dane's Volvo. Yeah, we already got that. Douglas
Volvo.
Clark, 11:45 p.m. in Scotland. But let's talk Subaru instead.
I had Subarus.
He has.
Rectangle. Do you guys sell banners? Yes,
How's one
Rectangle.
now? I
we
have
do.
one now.
We have a 2x2 banner. Go to TRC Swag on the wag.
2x2
Yeah,
inches.
24
It's small,
24
but
by
2 foot
24.
by 2 foot.
oh.
Standard,
It's as big as a banner you can hang. It's
not
tiny.
not metric. Standard.
Damali, I bet there's a Volvo collectors group out there who refer to themselves as the Volvo cartel. Hans,
Dane is the head honcho.
Actually,
G.
there's a
Davis.
group called Volvo Loco. That's
There you
kind of
go.
like
Oh,
that.
okay.
Yeah.
G. Davis, put in some swirls, police, and you'll have a real deal. Have a deal of a lifetime. Damali sticker idea, Lolvo.
Lol.
Derek, not all
Lol.
Jag drivers are bank
Slovo.
robbers, but all bank robbers drive Jags. Are we going to see more Morgan Learns detailing videos? Yes.
You will.
We've got 2 more in the can that are on their way out, so you'll be seeing them soon. G.
Jag.
Davis, I'm down for Waxstock. I need to hang out with Hans.
Hans
Douglas
open
Clark,
and closing.
Do you have a Peter Solberg edition in the U.S. as its badge WR1 in the U.K.? That is the Subaru.
Yeah.
No, we don't.
I don't think we did. We did not get
Venom
that.
9600 Guion Wet Coat is my favorite favorite spray on rinse off sealant. McKee's 37 SiO2 spray is my second. Do any of you play video games? No.
You know, I'm embarrassed to admit I haven't played in a really long time. My last console was an Xbox 360, but I loved Red Dead Redemption, and I had
Oh
Forza
my
and Forza
God.
Horizon, all that stuff. I love playing those. However, my girlfriend does play a lot of video games. We just got Link's Awakening, the revamp for Switch. So
Well,
there you
just
go.
put it this way. Liz plays a lot of video games.
Yeah.
Dane watches a lot of video games.
No, I've never played
So-
Fortnite or PUBG, if that's what you're going to ask. So,
Ah.
They
yeah.
We
just-
love
they
Fortnite.
just-
We love Fortnite.
I'm not.
They just
you know,
finished
with
their
it.
couples
I don't play
gaming
CS:GO.
solution
I don't
package.
play.
Yeah,
Oh.
the TV,
None of that.
the TV
literal,
was the last piece of the puzzle. The last
Yeah.
Yeah.
piece
Dane
of
said
wait.
it's
the puzzle.
for Dane bought it originally so he could do some editing, but we all know Liz is going to be gaming out of the,
Yeah.
in the bedroom with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
You'll
yeah,
just
yeah.
have to get another one.
So
you
you just
just
have to buy
sitting
a
back
second
to
That's
back.
okay.
They were having a good deal. He could buy
Oh,
one.
well.
George Zapata, those eyelashes are big. Looking good, girl, especially in detailing business.
Oh, dear.
Okay. D. Israel, when is the Sport Track getting the TRC livery, Dane?
I wouldn't count on it.
You don't want to wrap it to look like my truck?
I mean, I definitely... I kind of enjoy how anonymous it looks, but at the same time...
I haven't
maybe...
seen it since he got the Jag. So it's pretty, it's pretty
It
anonymous.
is pretty anonymous.
It's very
Dane's been like,
anonymous.
yeah, I'm dailying this Jag every day.
I knew it.
Can't leave it in the garage.
You're gonna
because
daily it
Liz
in the
might
winter.
drive it.
It's
Mark-
in the gravel part of my driveway.
Liz is like, oh, there's a Jag in the. I need to go to the store.
4:54
Actually, she
p.m.
loves the C-Max. Like,
Mark my words, you are
that's
going
it.
to daily that through the winter.
that is my goal, is to
Oh,
drive
okay.
the track through the winter and only take out the Jag.
No.
when it's nice enough to
No.
do
You're
it.
gonna daily the Jag through the winter.
Oh, I don't want to beat it up that much. I am going to treat it like a driver, though. I'm not going
Alright.
to baby it.
Alright, famous
super
last
baby
words.
it.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Danny Israel, silver infused towels, great for cleaning toilets. Hans G. Davis, too bad I'm all the way on the other side of the pond. Douglas Clark, Peter, rally driver. Dude Man Brosauce, Venom 96 600. Only if it's PS4. Message me and I'll add you.
Oh my.
Nice.
Josh Martinka, my home water is super hard and I get water spots no matter what. Is there any at-home fixes other than a commercial softener unit? ONR.
ONR in your water will soften it.
Yep. Rectangle. Dane is a Twitch streamer. Chris
He
Marshall. I noticed the ONR label has the word protect and shine. Does that mean it has small traces of wax or something of that sort? Well, it is a polymer that you are applying to the surface of the vehicle.
Yeah.
But there's also a wash and wax.
And there's also wash wax that adds wax.
And that will actually add
O&R wash and
full-on
wax.
protection,
behind
but
us
the
there.
standard wash and shine will not.
So they're right behind us there.
Yep.
Venom 9600 Bloodborne is the greatest thing ever. Dark Souls series.
Oh, Dark Souls.
Acadia Wash Shop. So Dane's not a gamer. He just plays one on TV.
Yeah. Who can say?
Rectangle says, when is Morgan getting her own show to host? She does. It's Morgan Learns Detailing.
Morgan Learns
What is my
Detailing.
show gonna be about?
It's on hiatus.
Ooh. Well, you just...
What?
What?
Morgan Learns Detailing. We got 2
Yeah.
episodes coming out
Yeah.
shortly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
With
seen
Color
them.
Lock.
Not great.
Sponsored by Color Lock.
Not good.
I think we do a new series called Dane Learns Detailing because
Dane
here's
explains.
the thing is he's trying to finesse us into revamping his Jag.
Yeah.
He has been working on that.
Actually, I do enjoy that.
And I want Dane to have to go through.
I would love that. We've got enough camera folks now.
Oh,
We
so
do.
that's what
Tim
the
and
camera
Jimmy.
looks like.
I would be willing to switch places with Dane. Me sit there on the floor with the record button and Dane.
The only saving grace is I know these videos would be handled
Are you
so
good, Clapper?
poorly that nobody would get my
Yeah.
face in them anyway.
But
so
I'll have
alright.
I'll have the headphones on, so
Oh, so
We
she
go.
looks a fish.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
but I'll be sitting and then I'll just sit there.
And 1, 2, 3. Wait for it.
There's a reason I direct.
It's okay, Dane. We're
When
just
we get our new series, Dane Explains out.
I like
about-
detailers. I don't
Explain
want
me,
to
Dane.
become a detailer personally myself. I'm happy being a video editor.
all right,
a
Dane. Well,
creative
then I guess
director.
your carpets are gonna stay dirty.
I'll detail my own car as
You-
needed.
Okay. Well, we saw how that worked with the Volvo seats.
But when we're sitting here and we're starving for content, I'm going to be like, guys, I got the Jag right there. And you'll be like, no, out of principle, we don't want to work on it. And I'm like, you had your chance.
Let's work on that silver Elantra out there.
Yeah, could be working on.
Clean and shiny car care. Bedtime for the clean and shiny crew. Miss you all laters. Miss you, John. We will see you in just
Good
a
night.
few short weeks. G. Davis, how about shaving video? A shaving video while Dane is on the Sport Track toilet.
Nope. That's not.
Hold
a
still,
thing.
man.
What in 2C is going on here?
Very 2C.
Douglas Clark, I'll send some of my Scottish tap water in the whiskey. You guys will be amazed. Zero spotting. Ooh, very nice. No, we know that Scotland has very soft water.
Yeah.
We were up there.
They lucked
and
out.
It was very nice.
Yeah.
Um,
We could use some of that.
rectangle. Nate. Rectangle.
It's me.
again.
It's me, baby.
Sorry, I had to get that last one in before it ended.
Aw.
Venom, later, guys. Got to go cook for the family. Rectangle.
You do
Nate
that.
should get his own show.
Steve Holt.
Steve
Oh my god.
Han says
You know
night
what?
night, clean
We
and
could
shiny,
get you
just in
your own
time
show,
for
too.
midnight.
I'll do a show.
Nate,
We
Nate's
know.
got Nate next day fam. Next day.
Next
Nate.
day Nate on
Next
Instagram.
day
Got the
Nate.
hashtag
Check
next
it out.
day.
He's got his own
I've
videos.
got one video.
That's a pretty great video.
Go
And
ahead
I
and-
don't know if I can set the. I don't know if I can. I've already set the bar.
Oh.
And if I have another video, it's like, oh, this one. He's
love-
trying too hard.
I love the edits and stuff though. It's perfect. It's like
Yeah.
it's Really, it's fun.
It is fun. And you saw that I made the Tacoma better in a matter of minutes.
He did.
So
I'm excited to start the Master of Shine series. As you guys may have noticed, I've already changed my YouTube channel name to Master of Shine. So
Love
we're
it.
getting there. We're getting ready to get this party started.
I came across some old relics in the glove box.
Oh, yeah? Some
You have
Master of
relish?
Shine business cards and or stickers.
Masterofshine.com stickers.
Very
And
nice.
Master of Shine 3D printed German Eagle logo stickers.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Yeah. I
Cool.
have them. I have them. I took them out of the glove box, but they're
So you got-
safe on the workbench.
You got 3D printed ones.
Yes.
Ooh.
Did you make
What?
those yourself?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Very nice.
3-dimensional.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. As you guys may not have known, but Nate designed my logo for my detail shop.
I did not.
He designed part of it. He
I did
designed
not.
the font.
No. I think that was another kid.
No, you designed the font because that was on one of your first original
Did I?
graphics, and then I told them I
Oh,
liked
it was
the
a
font so
it was a
much.
collab.
Yeah. And the other kid that designed the rest of the logo, I had him use elements of your design in it.
Love it.
So,
Yeah.
Well then,
Yep.
guys,
That's
that
it.
pretty much closes out this week's Q&A.
all right, Venom, have fun. Rectangle, have fun. Dude Man Bro Sauce, see ya. Hans, good night.
It's been
And,
fun, guys.
Yeah. It's
been
a lot
fun.
of fun.
We'll see you guys on Monday in the regular main show. Dane,
That's
take us
right.
home.
All right, folks. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. If you're listening to this sometime in the future or watching it sometime in the future, if you have not already, please, please, please
Please.
hit that like button. Go up to where it says subscribe. Click on it if you haven't already. If you have already, don't click it again because it'll unsubscribe you, and we don't want that.
But then click it
But
again.
make
Don't
sure
do
you
that.
get that bell icon too, because it lets you know every time we put one of these out there. And come on, you want to know. If you're here, you're enjoying it, you want to know. So, with all that said, adios.
See ya.
Bye.